Goddamn, we're fucking live, dude.
We're live. It's
Flash
been a
in the
while since
studio,
we've been in
like-
the studio.
I know, man.
It's crazy.
I mean, dude, I don't even know. Where were we? Where was I? Oh, yeah, I was here last week. It was fucking
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
The week before that, it was a blur, dude.
Whew,
It's all a
crazy,
blur.
bro.
You've been
Yeah.
on the move, man.
I have. It's been a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of traveling.
Yeah, man. I had to hold down the fort last week.
I
Had the boys.
appreciate it. I was at
Did
the
it.
Mall of America again. It actually was pretty good this time.
Was it really?
Yeah, I thought it sucked last time
It
because it
seems
was
sick.
September in a pandemic. So like it
yeah,
was
dude.
pretty empty, and I was like, "This sucks." And then this time it was full.
The shots of it looked
So it
cool
was
as hell.
fun. Yeah. It was.
I
good.
thought when you described it to me, I'm thinking like when I think of bad comedy places, I can conjure up some like very hellish scenes.
Yeah.
So I was like drumming up some scenes. And I saw a picture.
No.
Place looks
It's,
like
yeah,
rules.
it's good.
Nah, yeah, you're in the
I made
pandemic.
a mistake.
I was like genuinely
Went back to the TGI Fridays though.
the TGI Fridays.
The Mall of America TGI
Where
Fridays.
you held it down.
Held it down. This time I had to defend my honor.
Did
and
you?
I played Dragula 12.
You played it
I
this
had
time.
to. I was like, I have to do it. I have to redeem myself. Dragula.
For your
I
tall
stole
tale.
Dragula, Valor. I said it to you on the phone once, and I just broke my heart that I fibbed.
It happens.
I didn't
Dude.
play Dragula the first time. Someone else did.
Yeah, but dude, would he have
This
represented?
time,
Would
he represented the clique was strong that night. There was like 5 of us spread out.
That was during the middle of the pandemic, right?
September 20th.
When you would tell me about doing those shows at first, I'd be like, "That's crazy." I was imagining everyone is like masked up and like just like 4 people in a room.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Most of the places were fine, but Dragula, when it was like me and 5 dudes spread out in a TGI Fridays on like a Thursday in Minnesota,
Just traveling.
everybody at their
businessmen,
own
dude.
table just getting beers this tall, getting fucking trashed. Someone's playing Dragula. So I played it, I'd say 4 straight times.
You played it 4 straight times?
I played it maybe 5 straight.
Were you going up and doing it, or were you hitting from
No,
your
I was
phone?
in the distance. I was sniping.
You're sniping from your phone.
And then finally a guy, one of the 4th, no one noticed. I was like, no one notices. So then finally,
what was the scene? How many people were there?
a lot.
Oh, it was packed.
TGI Fridays is where all the industry, all the service industry goes to hang out afterwards.
Really?
So all the fine ass bitches are in there.
Damn, all the waitresses.
All the
serving
fine-ass
girls.
people of color waitresses were in there.
Really?
Fine ass people of color.
Damn. Dude.
Yes, and they were.
That's
You know, it
respectful
was
as hell
party
of you to
time.
say.
Yeah, of course. All these fucking people of color. And
Doesn't that sound worse?
it's way
than saying
worse.
black people?
There's so many fucking colored people in there.
There's so many people of colored skin. It's like, dude, what?
Yeah, I like to describe people on their skin immediately. But the first couple waves of Dragula, no one noticed. The waves, but I overdid it on the touch. I played it too many times in a row.
you got greedy.
So finally, this guy was sitting with his girlfriend. He was like from us to the Stoners, and I saw him perk his head up when Dragula came on again, and I was like, "Yo, you like Dragula?" And he was like, "Is that you playing this?" And I was like, "No."
Who was this dude?
Just a random guy on a date. He was like, I had a long day at work. I don't like it that much.
Damn.
He heard it like 6 times.
That were the
And then I
original
was stuck.
5? Were the
I was
original
stuck.
5 there? Or was it just
the men
you?
probably.
Were you the only surviving member of the
No, they
original
were probably there. I just couldn't see. They blended in. Also, it was Eid Mubarak, my friend, and Minnesota's packed with Somalis. So TGI Fridays was bumping with Somalis,
Yes, dude.
Muslims, people of color, Muslim people of color.
It was a melting pot, dude.
It was a melting pot, and Dragula was bringing us together.
Yes.
And
And then
little
some
did I know.
dickhead on a
And
date
some white fuck was like, "Who's playing Dragula?"
trying to control everything. Trying to
Fucking
control
loser, of
everyone's
course.
vibing to Dragula. Dude.
Everybody was
How many
vibing.
viral videos of probably dudes on like dancing to Dragula? Like, dude, this
Just
is
hot young women of color dancing, dig through the ditches and burn. It was a fucking vibe. It was so vibey.
Dude, the vibe was so
and
good.
then
Some white fucking asshole.
and then some
dude.
white fucking devil was like, "Who's playing that?" And I was like, "Do you like it?" And he was like, "Is that you?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "It's definitely you." I was like, "Well, it's not."
What was his date
And
saying?
then
She probably wanted to fuck you. Well, she was covering her head.
yeah, it was a scene. And then I didn't realize I had played it like 3 more times.
How many
It was
more?
loaded up.
How many more?
So after I like fought somebody, I was like, "I'm sorry." It just kept, that intro is so funny to hear, that like weird I forget, I don't even know what noise that is. And then
How's the intro go?
I don't even know how to describe it. The beginning of Dragula is like,
I gotta find it.
no, before the guitar, it's like a weird like I don't know.
It's a singing song. That's what it is.
Hold on. Let's actually just let's get the.
Yeah, you need to paint a picture here. Think of this: Muslims, women of color, TGI Fridays. Now think of a dude going like this. He's like, God damn it! I just want to enjoy my burger. So then here's what I was doing, dude. Yeah.
It just gets spooky as hell.
It's
out
so
of nowhere,
spooky. And then what you gotta do a lot of guys think they're good with the touch tunes. What you gotta do is you gotta get the people going. So you gotta toss in like a remix to Ignition
for sure,
or like a I'm Real remix. A lot of remixes.
Yeah, definitely.
But once you put on a song that everybody loves,
yeah,
they're all like, woo! They all start dancing and having
so you're
fun.
DJing the
and
party.
then you hit a Dragula. You bring them back in with a fucking Dragula. I'm a counterpuncher on the touch
so you're
tunes.
DJing this party.
I DJ'd the TGI Fridays, and then people started.
You might be DJI Fridays.
DJI Fridays.
DJI Fridays, dude.
That's a pretty sick name. So yeah, I was DJing it, and we went out with me and my lady went out with 2 fans after the show. Nice. 2 lucky fellas. Yeah, and then they got to witness me and my lady getting a fight. It was like, oh, you're done talking? We're not talking for the rest of the night?
Was this after Dragula?
This is, during Dragula. There was no after. I left with about 4 Dragulas in the chamber. So yeah, if you listen to this and
the manager has to reset it with the key. If there's too many Dragulas lined up, the manager has to come out of the back and like undo the Dragula.
Waitress was upset. Our waitress was upset.
Why?
Because she was like, "Is that you doing that?" And
fuck.
Yeah, it was nice to get a domestic in front of 2 fans.
Oh, and they had to sit
2
there
dudes were
like,
like, "This is a cool night. We get to go out after the show." And then I was just like, "Oh, you want to not talk? What happened? What are you mad at?" Yeah, it was good.
Oh fuck.
Good night.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, and then you just call the hotel and they pick you up in a bus.
What?
It's great. I don't know why I was complaining.
You might be
Mall of
Dragula,
America
dude.
rules, dude. I was Dragula. You just call the hotel. You're like, all right, I'm done at TGI Fridays, and they bring a shuttle to pick you up.
A huge shuttle.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, it's the sickest move. You get blacked out, leave TGI Fridays in a bus.
Fuck.
People are like, who was that guy?
Damn.
Yes.
That fucking rules. That's as good of a weekend as you can
That
have.
was a victory.
How did you guys make amends on the bus?
Yeah, we made amends because she started trying to give the guy directions. And I was like,
oh boy,
ain't that a woman? It was a person of color bus driver. He was a male person of color. I don't want to assume. But I think he had a fucking dick and nuts. I'd hate to assume he had a cock, but I think he did.
Sure.
Yeah, me and him had a good laugh.
Really?
Yeah, I broke down.
She came around.
Icy queen. She was trying to silent treatment. She was like, "Don't you go this way?" And I was just like, the guy drives a fucking bus.
He only goes from
This
here
is
to
the
there.
only place he goes.
Yeah.
You don't think he knows?
Oh,
it was great.
Brittany used to do that to me. I'll be like driving to my parents' house, and she'd never been there before. Like, I think we're going the wrong way, and I'm like, dude, you grew up like 6-hour flight. It's like a 6-hour drive. You're gonna tell me how to get to my parents' house from the place I've been living for 15 years?
It's not a
then
male.
I make one wrong turn, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, fucking the GPS. Yeah, I'm big onto Google Maps. Google Maps destroys bays and dads.
Oh,
dads hate the Google Maps.
Kills them, dude.
My dad gives me directions every day.
Their directions are even worse than MapQuest. Remember, you had to print out the MapQuest and be like, "Do we turn? Does the road?" You know, you'd have to like mentally gauge 0.8 miles, and you're like, "I don't know, dude. I think we passed it." Dad directions are, I mean, it's just like gas stations that aren't there anymore. You're like, dude. No, there's a Shell or there's a Sicko. It's down there, and you make the left over there.
What you're gonna want to do is take a right down there. Yeah.
Yeah. They and as soon as like, I'll just pull up my phone. No. Like, listen. Here, I'm gonna tell you how to get there. It's like, just give me the address. I don't know the address. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. It was
I must have been crazy navigating with maps. I thought about that because I go to a wedding this weekend.
What, like, taking a literal map out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was little, I used to have to hold the map for my dad.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like,
we had an atlas.
Yeah, he'd be like, what street are we on? I'm like, I have no fucking clue, dude.
Right? Atlas? That's what I'm looking for,
Was it
right?
Road Atlas?
Yeah, Road Atlas. Yeah, it's pretty tight.
I had to pull it out and just be like, he'd be like, what street are we on? I'm like, I don't know.
You'd have to like flip through like Missouri, Montana, Mississippi. Like, we're in Pennsylvania.
Dude, I don't know. This is a bunch of little lines, dude. That's a sick weekend, though.
It was. Flew back. The guy on the flight in front of me was playing Total War. My game? I've never even seen it in public.
How do you play?
I was fuming. I was so jealous. I didn't bring my laptop.
How was he playing on the flight?
He has a laptop.
Oh, with Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I was just...
So were you peeping?
I was peeping in between the seats.
Were you?
Just watching how he played it.
What would you get any new? Like, what'd you think?
He was all right.
Was he?
He was all right. He was playing Medieval 2. It's a pretty sick game.
Ooh.
Yeah. But he was France. I saw the map. He went from the Iberian Peninsula. He was running into the Holy Roman Empire.
What? Yeah. You give me the shivers. You're like, ooh. Whoa, dude. Careful.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
Damn, that's awesome.
Nice trip.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man.
Oh, before the podcast, we were talking about the offensive lineman in the intro is Quentin Nelson.
Yep. How crazy is that? I just picked your favorite offensive lineman.
It's crazy.
Just blindly.
It is crazy.
Crazy.
And then people were like, somebody DM'd me and was like, yo, is that you?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, definitely.
Obviously.
I played for the Colts. I'm the best offensive lineman in the NFL. But he's a jacked man. Look him up. He's a handsome fella. And what do you think he would do to you? Matt asked me what do you think his top sexual move was?
Well, he's like
he's the ultimate bear.
He is. He's a bear.
I mean, he's a grizzly.
He's like a dude who's so big he's hot by default.
Yeah.
It's like he could have any face.
And he's not like bodybuilder retarded jacked where they look insane. He's
bear jacked.
Yes. Oh God, what that guy would do to you.
I mean, I was more curious of like how he makes love to a woman. You kind of like flipped
it. I did switch it to what he could do to me.
Which he could. That's the thing. That's also true.
And he could do one of those things where they hold you up. He could put his hands onto the back of my knees and hold me in the air.
He could hold you like that and grip you by your buttocks. He would palm each of your butt cheeks and just fucking level you, dude.
What?
You know what I'm saying? He's physically capable of that. He's absolutely physically capable of holding you up and just by each cheek and just.
I think I would be a hard rape for a lot of people, but he's one of the few.
I'm not assuming he's raping you. I'm assuming it's consensual.
There's no choice. There is literally zero choice.
That must suck.
I think he'd be a tough rape.
We're just talking a man-to-man rape here, but like getting raped by a standing.
We're talking about the kind of rape you can joke about.
Exactly.
Male on male rape.
The very funny kind.
The funniest kind.
Dude, of him, imagine that had to happen to a dude who's like, stop, put me down. The guy's
guy in air getting raped?
Hammering him. Raped in air?
I mean, technically there has to have been a bunch of midgets that have been raped throughout history.
Oh, yeah. You think you'd do like an air doggy or just like the...
Air doggy.
Air doggy's tough, dude. Because they're not going to bend in half. If you hold a midget like that, they're not going to fold. The center of gravity is perfect. They just lay perfectly like a 90-degree angle. you just air doggy them, dude.
All right. We'll change topics. My bad. I just think it's funny to imagine what Q would do to us. Quentin Nelson, dude.
He could fuck us both.
Sick nickname these days.
He would hold me with one arm. And he would just take you out, and I would have to the whole time watch knowing
he could bear hug both of us. He'd be like Goro.
You think he could stack us?
Yes.
He'd be stack bottom?
He could stack us and hold us.
Oh, my God.
I would get into it. I would 69 you. I'd be underneath. I'd be watching.
You start fucking with me?
I'd watch the penetration in front of me. Just trying to catch any drops I could get.
True. I'd probably lick his sweat and stuff.
Quentin Nelson.
We'd both be front row at the next game. Be like, dude, go Colts. Let's go. That'd be our settlement. How do you think the thing would go down from like us? He'd probably enlisted us for a massage.
You think he'd hit us with the Watson?
Yeah, he hit us with the small towel and remove it, dude.
I don't know. That's what Sandusky was doing. He was quieting the kids with some fucking box seats and shit.
Was he really? Jesus.
Yeah.
I got to hit I was at a wedding on Saturday. It was a blast. But they, I believe the bride was from Penn State, and then I think one of my cousins went to Penn State, so he started doing the Penn State stuff, and I just got up real quick between him and his girlfriend. Maybe she went, I don't know. Just crop dusted him with a Sandusky, Joe New, right by them.
Wow.
Got up my table, Joe New, walked right back to my table.
Nice.
Pretty fun.
They hate that.
He laughed. He had a good.
All right, good.
Yeah,
he fake laughed.
Frankie had a good.
Oh, all right.
Frankie laughed it up. But I walked by, Joe New, right by him.
Joe did know.
He did.
He knew all about it.
I had to settle that down. I couldn't have that on my side of the wedding. I was like, no.
That's Penn State weddings. Good God. We are
Penn State pedophiles.
We are. Yeah, you guys rape.
We are complicit in horrible crimes.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as a West Virginia wedding. You ever go to one of those?
No.
People that went to WVU.
No, what do?
They sing Country Roads. They all get together in a circle, lock arms, and sing Country Roads. Isn't that the name of the song? Johnny Denver?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I've never got
me home.
This wasn't like a full on. I've met couples who were like full on like blue and white party type things. This was like a small uprising. This was a couple people.
Okay. There's only a couple.
I had to just stifle what I could on my side. I couldn't cover the whole ground. I should have grabbed the mic and be like, just to throw this out there, guys. You know, we should be. You
should have ripped the mic.
Moment of silence
and be like, DJ. Play it.
There's a band.
Dragula comes in.
Oh, fuck, dude. Cool down the party. Dude, I had a wild night, man. I go to this wedding, and remember I told you when I did the 5 grams, I was like the idea of dancing. I was like, dude, I'm just going to dance anywhere I go. Like, whatever. So,
which is gay. Not on your part.
You say that. No, it's fine. You totally.
I'm not criticizing you. I'm sorry. That came out wrong.
No, dude. Yes. No, you're perfectly right to assert that. That's how the elders of my family are. Like that's the whole time.
You gotta learn from your elders, dude.
No, dude. No, you can't.
You can't be dancing. You're a man,
dude. That's wrong.
You ever see dancing's for ladies?
No, it's not, dude.
It is.
It's not. It's for men, dude.
Who?
Ladies, right? So here, I'll give you the full scoop. So I'm sitting there and I go, I'm gonna not really drink. I'm gonna see if I can just go enjoy myself, hit the dance floor. But, and this is, again, I'm not perfect. I take 2 microdose capsules. And then I pig out on the vape pen a little. And then and that's it. I'm like, I'm having a good time. I watched the ceremony, and I was sitting there the whole time. I guess it was like the maid of honor starts talking about like just how she started bringing up like moon stuff and how like we're on like a planet, and I'm just sitting there.
Oh, you were probably like,
oh, this is fucking.
Slade knows what the fuck she's talking about. Now's the time to talk moon stuff.
That's what I'm sitting there. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. She's like talking about the planet and like the gravitational pull between people, and I'm like, that's a theory I've had. Yes, go on. So I'm sitting there, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good old time, dude. I'm sitting there enjoying myself during the ceremony. It was like, the place was beautiful too. It was like in North Jersey, and so I'm sitting there being like, dude, everyone here should be like, a wedding where like most of the people were on mushrooms is, I think, the way you should do it. Because I'm telling you, dude, I'm watching like, this is awesome. So
booze.
Dude,
a wedding, booze, bro.
You can still have the
Ask
booze.
Jesus, bro.
You can still have
Ask
the booze.
Jesus what he would want.
He just
booze,
that's
bro.
all he had.
You don't think Jesus could conjure up some muscles?
He also, obviously, the chrism he blessed people with was obviously laced with cannabis, but
no.
Yes, it was, dude.
No,
they know for sure. I'm sitting there, dude. I'm vibing so hard. I'm like, man, this rules. Like, this is so much to me. I'm like, this is so much better than drinking. I don't have to like sit there and get like hammered. I just took my 2 little microdose capsules. I'm having fun. So we go inside, and this place was like over the top, like high scale. Like we walk in.
Dagos?
Yes.
Yeah,
dude. First of all, they eat like pigs. Italians eat like fucking pigs, dude. They eat like pigs. I come in from the ceremony, beautiful ceremony.
What a lovely ceremony.
Now look at these
wop pigs.
Just eat like fucking pigs. I walk upstairs and there's one station. It's just lobster. There's like lobster tails cascading down an ice sculpture. It was like shrimp, and then a whole station of people cutting up calamari. It was awesome.
Damn,
dude. There were 6 other stations. I just saw that and was like, this is for a cocktail hour. This is amazing. So I started eating like scallops and shit, and then they're like, there's like 5 other stations, dude. There's steak, bacon, sausage, sushi, lo mein. It was wow. Crazy. So I'm walking around just feasting, dude, eating all this stuff. Again, noticing like Italians eat like pigs. Started thinking about early COVID stuff, and I'm like, so it's like, how did Italy get hit so hard? It's like, you should see how they eat. They're pigs, dude.
They are.
This was the most piggish display. Again, I just wanted to be polite, so I obviously joined in and ate as much as humanly possible. Yeah, yes. I wanted to be polite. So I had like a lot of bacon. I was just like ripping. I would go back and forth to these tables, just eating sausage, I'll just ate meat.
Been there.
Yeah, dude, it was sick.
Every wedding.
It was so
those fucking people walking around with the appetizers.
Didn't even have them.
They can't even get away from me.
Dude, this was like a 5-station buffet that you could just, and like there was no line because there's so many different options. So I just kept hitting dude, there was these long shrimps on sticks that, oh dude, it was crazy.
Yeah, I'd have a tough time there.
I pigged. Again, when in Rome. So one among the Italians. Yeah, one among the Italians, dude.
Yes.
I didn't want to shame them with like my austere Irish diet. I could have went there and ate like a small bit of mashed potatoes and a small piece of shitty meat.
Yeah.
And like 1 or 2 green beans.
Out, hammered, and laid on the ground.
But I was like, let me honor these people by enjoying in their sumptuous feast. So I pig out.
That's why Italian women get fat as hell.
Yeah, dude.
When they get older.
Yeah.
Become blimps.
It's there. It's waiting to happen. Some don't. Some don't. But
rarely.
Yeah, they can't.
Most of the time they become fat blimps.
You can't blame them, dude.
No,
they're getting force fed.
They're getting the fucking fine gravy every night.
Every Sunday, bro. Fine gravy, long dinners, dude. The wine is like, to not have wine is unthinkable. So I got a little taste. I was like, it was pretty cool. So by this time, I decided, I said, you know what? I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Let's eat a weed gummy.
Ooh.
What the heck? What the heck, dude? I'm having a good time. I'm not really drinking much. I'll eat a weed gummy, dude. I forgot when you're on, even if you're on a little bit of psilocybin, it really heightens the effects of weed.
Oh no,
dude, this thing fucking. Long story short, dude, I get done pigging out. This weed gummy kicks in on me, and I'm like, I was like fucked up. Dude.
Yeah,
I was pretty fucked up. Not like I was cool. I was holding it down, but like. I would like catch myself just like staring. It's because I was like analyzing my family, being like, because everyone started getting drunk, and I'm like,
yeah, I saw Billy had a couple cocktails.
Silly Billy,
yeah.
Oh, Billy was White Claw Billy to the fullest. I saw
old White Claw Billy.
So I'm watching White Claw Billy. I'm watching him and my cousin Joey were out on a mission, dude, trying to get ass, dude. It was so fucking funny.
Sad, dude.
Dude, I mean, they're two bros. They're two bros. They're two lone bros. So they were out there, dude, trying to get ass, and I'm like sitting there, like every now and again, one of my cousins would just be staring at me. Because I would just be like this for like 2 minutes, like, and then I look up to like my cousin from across the table, just being like, I would look at them like, "What up?" And they'd be like, "I'm like, all right."
Yeah.
So
how well do you know that cousin?
Pretty well.
They probably think you're.
Oh, my whole that's what my paranoia was starting to base around. That my family thought I was like a drug freak.
Yeah.
Because I would like and Brittany had a couple pops, so like she was like starting to fade on me a little. So that was my main thing. I was like, "Are we too fucked up for this wedding?" And I was like, fuck, dude.
Really?
Fuck, we failed as a couple, dude. We were fucking retarded. And then, like, I was like, shit. And then, again, but I would, like, oscillate between that and be like, nah, dude, you're totally cool.
I have been too fucked up for several weddings.
Yeah, but
you don't know.
That's the thing. But when
I rolled an ankle at a wedding, fell down in the front yard.
That's the difference between drinking and doing, like, light hallucinogens at a party. And I might toss that out as the challenge of this summer. Hallucinogenic wedding challenge. Dude, it's so fucking fun. It was a blast. Again, there was a change with little bits of paranoia, but dude, I would sit there and like
There's
analyze.
Nothing better than a wedding drunk. Dude, getting fucked up at a wedding,
hitting the dance floor on a weed gummy and some mushrooms.
This when you got to take a bus back to the hotel with everybody. True. You ever get on one of those?
I dipped. No, we took one there. It was everyone was saying I smelled like weed and being like, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
"Well, it's weed."
But I was like, I don't care about
because
that.
I'm high.
But I also thought it was somewhat of a false flag because I only had a vape pen on me. So I think someone was just trying to conjure up the beef on me.
That'd probably be Bill.
Wasn't Bill.
That sounds like a
Although I did have weed gummies, so they might have stunk on me. I don't know. But people were on my ass from the beginning of this thing.
Get off my fucking back.
I was chilling, dude. The whole time I'm like, hey man, it's no big deal.
The hell off my back. I'm not high.
I'm fucking chilling. I'm not that high. I'm microdosing. You can't explain this to people. They'd be like, what?
I'm just taking a little bit of mushrooms.
I took a creative dose and I'm dancing with my family.
So yeah, you hit the dance floor.
Dude, so I'm sitting there, I'm with Bay, and I'm like, fuck man, we're falling apart.
We gotta turn this thing around.
We gotta turn around and say, Bay, dance floor, let's go. We hit the dance floor, dude. So I start, I'm just doing my little stuff. And out of nowhere, Bay comes alive. Bring her to the dance floor. She just fucking, lights come on.
It's time for the percolator.
Dude, she goes, yeah, exactly. She goes, look, here's all you got to do. Here's the secret to dancing. When the drums hit, just hit your feet as the drums hit, like you're playing the drums with your feet. Dude, it hit me like a revelation. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I remember just telling her, I'm like, did you just give me the black secret? And I was like, I fully understood what rhythm was.
Color secret.
So, excuse me, POC secret.
The BIPOC.
The PO secret, dude.
The BIPOC secret.
Now I was like, it was so funny to me because for the longest time would just be like, just like, da 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 da, and I'm like, oh, that's all you got to do, just match your feet to. I'm like, that's what rhythm. Dude, the whole thing was like a revelation. I'm like, that's what rhythm is. You're just moving in sync to the music, but specifically with the drums. I was like,
you should come out to Hot for Teacher. See how that works.
Oh, I easily follow the beginning. Oh yeah, easily, dude.
Come out, chop your feet,
dude. So we're out there. Sick. I have this profound revelation where I'm like, this is how rhythm works. I'm having a blast, dude.
You're high,
dancing my ass off.
You're high.
I was on a creative dose.
I could see music.
I was on a creative dose, dude. I was on a creative dose. I'm a fucking...
You're high off your ass. Dancing like a damn idiot.
Having so much fucking fun, dude. I was having a blast.
Yeah, I mean, that is fun.
And then, it was so fun. And then, like, it all gets crowded. And then, so I had to take a break. I got, like, I was having so much fun that I almost was like, dude, take a breather. So I went to the bathroom, gave myself a little mirror talk, and then the whole thing flipped back around where I'm like, you're good to go. And just went out there. She went and sat down. She's like, go out and dance. Like, Billy was out there dancing with my mom strictly because he was trying to, like, let girls see him and get ass.
Oh, God.
Silly Billy was in full effect.
Oh, that's so sad. He sent me the video of you and him and his mom dancing.
He knew what he was doing.
I did not know.
Any of my female cousins or, like, cousins' wives, like, oh, that's so sweet what Billy's doing. I'm like, he's trying to get ass. And they're like, oh, come on.
He told me it was for a sweet reason.
What'd he say?
He was like, my dad didn't want to dance. So I was like, Mom, I'll dance with you. Like,
and that's true. That is true.
That is true. But you're right that it was definitely, he was laying a trap. That was bait.
Yeah. He's using my mom as pussy bait, dude.
You can't use your mom as pussy bait.
I mean, dude, you can. I mean, again, it's a wedding. These guys, him and Joey are hard stags. Joey at one point took off his belt and started doing limbo on the dance floor. These guys were getting after it, dude, trying to get ass any means necessary.
Yeah. Well.
So I'm sitting there with Britt, and she's like, "Look, I'm gonna chill out. Like, just go back out there and go have fun with like Billy and your family." And I was like, "I'm not gonna go out there by myself." And then I was like, "Yeah, I probably should." Dude, I just danced by myself the entire night. It was so fun. It was so fun.
Your cousins definitely think you are like.
I had so much fun.
Special needs.
Whatever, dude.
Like, I think Matt's getting.
Dude, I just rose up against
in trouble.
The elders of the family, dude.
Out of your table.
The elders of the family.
You went out and danced by yourself.
Dude, with my newfound moves, dude. Fucking
you got some good moves, though. I'll give you that.
Dude, you thought I did. And I thought I always thought I kind of stunk. But, dude, now that I'm equipped with my next challenge, I got to go to a BIPOC wedding.
I do want you to know the time in Chicago when you danced at that Person of Color circus.
Yes. Universal circus. Yes.
And they picked you out of the audience to dance.
Which was racist,
as the white man. They tried this will be funny. They tried to clown on you.
They did?
And then the crowd went crazy when you hit the moves.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a video of a autistic kid at a high school in a dance-off? And the crowd goes, oh, no matter what they do?
True.
I am afraid that could have been what happened to you.
No, I killed it. Dude.
Well, that's exactly what the autistic kid at the high school thought. So you got to be careful because it could have been that. Now, I saw the moves,
Hold on, let me think.
But I think I also might be
your friend group. My footwork was nasty, dude.
Footwork was.
I was
nasty.
a little uptight.
That's
at first.
always the autistic kids when they get in the dance. They fucking swing the feet around.
So I hit a couple of those I hit a couple of those. Like I hit a couple of DDRs. Yeah. I hit a couple of Dance Dance Revolution moves at the wedding.
That's the autistic.
And that's when people would be like, "All right, dude, that's enough of you."
It's too bad there weren't any Asians there. They would have been like, "Holy shit, this guy's good."
That was like a 100,000 point combo, dude.
Dude, I do want you to know. I should have picked up on it before.
Oh, man, that's true.
Like the autistic kid in the dance circle at the black school, the Person of Color school, he has a couple white boys that he's friends with that are also nerds. Yeah. So when the crowd goes nuts, they're like, "This guy's killing it."
This guy's killing it.
They don't know.
This is the fundamental.
Universe Soul Circus might have.
No, I killed it. I'm telling you because when I wasn't killing it,
I know you still have the footage. I'm gonna have to review it.
Please do.
And we might need to put it in the intro if it's not too bad.
Oh, please, yeah, no.
If it's not too bad,
100%.
I would hate to put that on you. I'm sorry, I just did that.
No, please put that out there. I'm actually that's some of my early dance, part of like my dance portfolio.
And could you make it in the intro a montage of autistic kids dancing in dance circles?
Please. No, that would be sick, dude. Here's the fun.
I do think there is a difference. It's just a theory I have.
Here's the thing. Here's the fundamental mind switch. It's total doesn't matter.
Of course it doesn't.
Dude, exactly.
It does not matter.
When I was there, it was like all of the grumpiness and weirdness I would do, and I would sit there and be like, "Why does she want to make me dance? I don't want to dance."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just gonna get out there, and not even for myself, just add to the vibe of the party, and I did.
Yeah, that's
big time. Might have freaked out. My family might be like, "What the fuck?"
I start out as a grumpus. I start out. I don't get like pouty. I'm just like, I'm not fucking dancing. And it's not a big deal. Go dance. Yeah. I'm going to get hammered. And then I get hammered and I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I should get out there.
That's the standard move.
Yeah.
Which again, that rules too. Coming in, dude, I'm telling you.
Once I hear shout, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I got to get out there.
Mine's Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. That fucking fly out of my seat.
That's a good bait song for Dragula. Next time you get the touch tunes, toss that on. Yeah. Everybody will start dancing, then fucking
fuck, something's happening. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's tight though.
The rest of the night was very fun. Dancing with Silly Billy. Watching Billy out there having fun.
Love seeing Billy have fun. Me up.
Brother Kevin got out there.
Really?
Classic Stiff McGriff, dude. Got out there.
He is a Stiff McGriff.
Tin Man, dude.
He was Tin Man.
He was moving, dude. I'm telling you, I was vibing so hard, it was rubbing off on the whole floor.
That makes sense.
At one point, the funniest part was they started, I hate when my family does this, they started doing like a circle thing.
Oh, yeah, every family does it.
Pigged out so right in the middle to an abs. Like someone, obviously the bride came in, everyone's like, yeah. And the couple like, yeah. I busted some moves. I bombed in the circle, and then this was like, got out and was like, not a big deal, dude. Oh, not a big deal.
Were the brothers excited to tell you bombed? Did anybody tell you?
No, I just kept it pushing.
Well, that's a good sign.
Dude, I'm telling you.
If you're self-aware of bombs dancing.
And I was like, back out. Let's get back out there, dude.
Yeah, taking out.
I'm equipped with the rhythm, dude. My 2-step's unstoppable right now. Here's my challenge for myself.
Don't.
The BIPOC
don't do
wedding.
any dance challenge.
No, I am. The BIPOC wedding. I am. The BIPOC wedding I'm going to, I believe, in July. No microdoses. I'm going to try to do it stone sober and go out there and just dance my ass off.
I promise that's impossible.
That's what I think. Dude, it's been keeping me up at night.
But impossible is nothing, dude. You could sober dance at a BIPOC wedding.
I'll be like probably the only white dude.
Definitely.
I'm going to go out there, dude, and stone sober.
Definitely the only white dude dancing by himself.
True.
If you go, dude, Brittany, what if there's a circle?
I'll join into it, dude. I'll do what I got to do.
Get into the circle?
Perhaps more of a train, but maybe a circle too. Might be more of a 2-line structure. I don't know if the circle's going to happen.
True.
There's not much of a circle there because everybody, like the circles usually it's kind of like let's say a whiter defense mechanism to be like, you suck out and you're like, no, I'm participating, but then you're just like, you go do it. And then you kind of watch. Dude, you go to a black wedding, it's the opposite. You're fucking gay if you don't dance. People are like, they'll come up and be like, you okay?
Yeah.
But there are, it's funny because there are black people who aren't good at dancing and they kind of like.
They lean back.
They just lean back or they'll sit. Like, I mean, yeah, if they could just sit there, and just act like they had that thing on them. Like, I would dance, but I got a fucking gun.
Yeah, I can't.
I brought a gun to this party.
Drop this and have a discharge and kill someone here.
But it is funny seeing the black dudes who like kind of stink at it, and they will kind of like stand off, and there's the whole, it's a big deal. But yeah, dude, that's my personal. And again, if you just take a microdose or two, like a little like 0.2, 0.3 dose, and go dance or go just to a wedding, it's fun, dude.
Dude, I can't.
It's so fun.
I cannot.
Because
I can on mushrooms. Mushrooms would be fun.
It's a mental shift, dude. When you take yourself out of the equation, you're just like, I'm just a being serving this function of this party, and like my personal outcome's irrelevant. Such a mindset change, dude. I had so much fun. We left early, though.
I believe you.
We got out. We got out early. Well, Bay was tired, and they didn't know. It wasn't
over.
Send
her to bed.
It wasn't over till 12:30.
Blackout.
She offered. She was like, "I'll go," and I said, "Bay."
That's a trap.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight you tomorrow because of this.
I said, "Let's go."
Or in an hour when you text and say, "When are you coming home?"
Yeah. No, I was, I'd had enough. This was the other thing too, dude. This was possibly the weirdest part of the whole thing. So I'm sitting there. I'm at the table between little bouts on the floor.
Did Spud go?
No, he wasn't there. Dude,
I'd like to see him dancing.
He tears it up. Spud hits the floor. Spud doesn't stop, dude. He goes hard as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Spud hits the floor just like a little kid and just hits it hard as fuck.
Why'd you say that?
It's just pure joy.
Oh, okay.
I remember seeing him one time at a wedding, and it's just absolute pure joy. He has a good time.
I can imagine him at the McCusker things dancing on a table like the Hobbits. And everyone's standing around with like mead. And he's up there. Spud, I love you. I know he's listening to this. I'm not. There's
he actually is pumped about Hobbit Dome. Actually,
yeah, Hobbits rule.
True.
Sorry, Spud. I feel bad. I don't want to.
They don't feel bad.
He knows his feelings. I know right now he's painting and he just put his brush down and went, "What the fuck?"
You think he went out for coffee?
Right now.
He slapped the brush.
He just heard these words.
Slapped the brush against the can.
Down. I was like, "What the fuck's his problem? Fuck him."
True. Yeah, well.
That's a beef, dude. Me and Spud are now beefing.
You guys are now beefing.
You, Spud. I know you're listening to this. You piece of shit.
Dude, so I'm sitting there. I'm at the wedding, and I'm like, I'm like, there was parts where I was kind of like sitting there like that weed gummy fucking took me by storm, man. That was the thing that like turned it into kind of a somewhat kind of like dubious situation. And so I'm sitting there and like, dude, out of the corner of my eye, I see this dude, and I could have sworn he was looking at me like,
he's mean mugging you?
No, here's the thing. So I'm sitting there and I look back and I'm like, the guy's just like staring at nothing. And I go, holy shit, dude. Like, does my mind lightly hallucinate judgment all the time? Like, I'm like, what the fuck's that guy? And I'm like, I'll like see, this was like a weird thing I kind of experienced while I was there. I was like, I think I mildly hallucinate in my waking hours, like judgmental looks and stuff that just don't exist. My mind just projects them out onto people. And then I just sat there being like,
in your waking hours?
Floor. Yeah. Like apparently, and I've read about this before, but like people will like minorly hallucinate little things that like just didn't happen at all. Like you'll read like a sign, you could have sworn it said something else, and you look at it again, you're like, well, my mind just literally projected something on there. So I was like, I think I do that a lot.
Well, I think that's probably, if I had to guess, just like that's how your mind works.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You're interpreting every single person's face towards you.
Exactly.
So it probably gets them wrong. And then sometimes when you're nuts, it's just totally wrong all the time.
Yeah, but like
what are you looking at?
How you fill in, like, like when you look at that thing where it's like is it a candle or is it two faces, that kind of thing? And really it's neither. It's just this blob that you kind of assign meaning to. Yeah, it's just a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. So I think like that's what they kind of talk about. I caught it out of the corner of my eye and my mind was like put in the picture of a guy being like, and I looked and they just wasn't even looking at me. And I was like, how often do I hallucinate judgment in my waking hours? Oh, man, I got to hit the floor.
I bet he was looking at you. Probably. He was definitely looking at you like, damn, this guy's high as fuck. And he saw you like.
I do this when I get too high. I'm like, start rubbing my chest. I'm like.
I had to go home. I was down in Tampa way.
You in Tampa?
I ate a weed edible somebody gave me.
Yeah, dude.
I was crushing beers, crushing the brewskis, chilling, having a good time. A dude was a EMT or a surgeon, I think, and he was telling me about just horrific stories, just horrific, like terrible injuries and surgeries and shit. And then the weed edibles hit, and I was just like, I started doing this. I was like, as soon as I realized I was doing this, like while talking, like a guy was talking to me, and I was like, I was like, oh, I have to go home. I was like, I got to go home right now.
Put yourself to bed.
Yeah, and a bunch of the people were like, no, stay. And then the manager came out and was like, no, he should leave. He's got a show tomorrow. He's got to leave right now. I was like, thank you.
How strong was it?
I don't know. I think I could have sworn she said 10 milligrams.
Dude.
Which is nothing.
That's my beef. So I got these things I was out in Chicago.
But it was enough that I was just like, I have to leave.
Dude. So I got these things from Chicago. When I was out for my sister-in-law's graduation party. It's illegal out there. So I went and got a bunch of weed gummies, flew back with them. You can't stop me. And dude, they say they're fucking 10 milligrams. I'll like eat half of them. And again, being on a microdose ramps them up. But even the one day I ate one when I was in Chicago for the graduation party. Dude, I was stuck. And I was like, these have to have more.
Yeah.
Stop me right in my tracks, dude.
Yeah.
I was like sauteing.
True. I got these edibles out of like a lady's truck in Tampa.
Dude.
They tried to give me a joint and I was like, nah, I'm not going to smoke. And she was like, I have some edibles. And I was like, yeah, I'll have one. I just got it out of like a lady's glove compartment.
Well, here's the thing.
It was probably like 150. I was just like.
This package says 100, but I always thought it's 100 total. So it's like, and they're definitely not 100, but they're supposed to be 10 a piece.
Yeah. Dude,
these things were like fucking knocking my socks off. And then that's when I had the half of one at a wedding. I was like, oh, you half. Dude.
Still rocked you?
Pluto, bro. I was just sitting there like, what the... but what happens too is when you mix them, because it's like a jelly mixture.
Yeah.
So you pour in like if you're using...
Yeah, I've had some of your gummies.
Exactly. So you're using like...
Yeah, every once in a while you hit a landmine.
Exactly. Because it's like water and oil. And then if you're using distillate, obviously it's a little different. But a lot of times like you're just mixing sludge. So like there's nothing stopping if it's distillate or if it's like a coconut oil. It's going to concentrate in certain areas. So sometimes you eat one, it's a dud. Sometimes you eat one, you go... This is like 4 in 1.
Yeah, this is a major problem.
This is a fucking major one. So
dude, remember how Mecky used to crush those things?
Crush them, man.
That's fucking weird.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of times, some people...
R.I.P. Mecky.
R.I.P. Mecky.
Former friend.
Remember how...
man, I miss my dogs, dude.
Man, dude. What's he been up to?
I don't know.
What?
I don't talk to him.
Why?
Because he abandoned me.
Hit him up, dude.
He left me.
There's no time for that. Hit him up.
I hit him up. He doesn't answer sometimes.
Really?
What the fuck, Mecky?
Dude,
we used to be dogs, dude.
What the hell
I'm beefing with Maxter.
Yeah.
I'm beefing with me and Spud. A tough beef.
Obviously,
right
you guys are beefing right now.
Look, I fired first, but I'm gonna keep the fucking foot on the pedal.
Keep a strong defense, dude. That was another thing I started laughing at recently. Is when I go for walks, how much I'll pretend to argue with people in my head constantly.
Oh yeah,
it's a fucking problem.
It is.
I'll like walk by a person, think what they might be thinking about, like in terms of like, especially with the mask shit. I'll walk by a person, see them like, if I think they're thinking a thing about me, I'll walk for a block and a half and be like, and then if they were to turn around and say this, I'd be like, yeah, dude, well, fuck you then. I'm like, it got physical. I'm like, I'll catch myself being like, dude, you're out on a relaxing walk. Why are you fighting with people?
Yeah, that's how it always ends.
Psychopath.
Soder had a funny joke about how he gets in shower fights. Like every time he's in the shower, he like battles one of his friends, and then he's like, "This is how low self-esteem I have. I lose." He gets in shower arguments. He's like, "You know what? You have a good point. I'm gonna work on that."
Yeah, man, that's a tough one. I that's been something I've been paying attention to a lot. Like how when I see a person, like whenever you see a stranger, especially. It's just like you have this like mental, not explosion, but like it just sets off a physical. If it's a girl, sets off a certain physical reaction.
Your penis
And your fucking even your heartbeat, and then you. Really? Yeah, if you see a hot chick, your heart speeds up.
Pumping
heart
shit
starts
to your
speeding
dick.
up. Yeah,
and
speeds
like,
up.
Get her.
Go. Get some pussy. You see a certain type. If I see a dude who's like taller than me and well put together, I'm like, what a dick. Instantly, you're like,
what's his fucking problem? What's he doing?
And how
to show me up in front of the pussy?
What the fuck's his problem, dude?
There's pussy here.
Tuesday afternoon. Everyone should be wearing basketball shorts.
6'5"?
Yeah. What the fuck?
That is true though about everyone should be wearing basketball.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. What the fuck do you think I got going on? But it's like, dude, I'm like,
disgusts me when men stop dressing up.
Outfits, bro.
Outfits,
dude. But this is how my brain works.
Can you imagine an outfit?
I mean, dude, unless it matches. If it perfectly. Noah looks good, dude.
Noah, you look like a damn fool.
Noah, let the people be the judge. I'm saying...
Oh, we're cutting to the Trump flag camera.
No, I'm saying go right there.
I'm going right.
There's a Trump flag over there. You can't see it.
My brother put it up. My brother put it up. It's his house.
It's not funny.
We and Shane wanted a gay flag.
Dude, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this to yourself. Crouch down. Take a nice squat in front of it. Show them your bolo.
Squat like the native.
This is the type of foolishness we have.
Dude, so Noah actually told me an interesting story, dude.
I'm excited for people to see that.
He went to a party. Noah dressed like that to a party.
You went to a damn
His
party
mom
like that?
scolded him.
Oh, good. Your mom was like, why are you dressed like a damn asshole?
I went to my grandma's birthday party.
The
bolo, dude. That's out of respect.
And I got
That's actually pretty tight.
I was drinking gin and tonics.
And also you wore a Hawaiian shirt with a bolo tie.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't a Hawaiian. It was like a like Hawaiian
style.
type. Yeah. Pale blue, red and like lime green stripes, vertical stripes.
And your mom must have just been devastated.
My mom.
She must have just been like.
My mom didn't go, but I walked out and saw her before I left, and she said,
"You're like a slut leaving the house." She's like, "Where are you going wearing that?"
She said, if you went out with me, you wouldn't be dressed like that. And I said, "I think I look sharp," and she said, "You don't look sharp at all."
Well, that's actually a good response for you. No, I like that.
Yeah, it is. And
I think I look sharp.
His dad, his dad's like, you look fucking good.
Dad thought you looked sharp?
I walked to the truck.
Is your dad a fucking idiot also?
My dad went, I like what you got going on right there.
Pretty sick bolo tie, son.
Dude, bolo with a short sleeve dress shirt.
You might end up getting your dick sucked at your grandma's party.
I'm fully on board with the bolo, dude.
I do think it looks cool. I take back my criticism. I apologize.
Thank you. I think it looks tight.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. When dudes should have to get pussy off shit like that. You got you got twin horses on the top of
that? Bro, hand painted
twin horses on the top. Damn, dude.
Damn.
I might get one of those LED belts that like says something like I'm the best or something. Did you ever see those? Just sag real hard.
Sorry, I was just trying to figure out how to make FUBU for retards by retards about the bolo tie, but I couldn't. Some retard hand painted two horses. Oh, another retard picked it up and was like, "It's pretty sharp." You shouldn't say that word, and we're going to retire it soon. True. This is our last couple months saying it, all right? We're sorry. We're growing.
Once Biden dies in office and Kamala takes over.
That'll probably be next episode. Dude.
Yeah, probably. What's the boy up to?
I'll tell you what he's doing. He's giving out $300 for every child under 6 years old to every parent.
Wait.
Under 150.
No strings?
Under 150K a month? Yes.
He's just, here you go.
The whole government, yes. $300 a month for every child.
So he's starting something of a UBI.
Kind of, except it's
based on cheering.
Just for it's rewarding having children and making less money.
Huh.
I know that's kind of how welfare works, but I think we're going to run into a lot of people being like, I'm not going to work.
Oh, yeah.
And that's trouble. I know these sound like conservative values, but it also could be reality.
What if the society was underpinned by like a lot of people not trying to be productive at all?
Yeah, and then everybody's talking about like inflation and seems like kind of the worst thing to do if we're facing inflation is just keep printing money and sending it to everybody.
I'll be curious to see what happens.
It's time for. Now, this isn't exactly what I'm saying.
Sure.
It's a touchy subject. I don't want to offend any people of color.
You think it's just people of color?
No, not just.
You think he's
certainly not? But I think they're gonna try to be like, all right, it's time for equality. Let's go ahead and just give everybody money.
Yeah,
it's like, well, dude,
I was in the. I know. No, I
shouldn't try to.
I know what you're saying.
I don't know what I'm saying.
No, he's.
I'm so dumb, dude.
He's playing to his base. I know what you're saying. He's playing to his base.
Yeah,
and he's gonna start trying to do some like, yo.
Wouldn't this be cool?
Let's go.
Also, don't worry about Israel.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's fucking dude.
You like Israel?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I wish they would all just.
What, are you anti-Semitic or something?
I know, dude. No, dude. Apparently, there's some Jewish people I respect.
Little catch-20 Jew.
But no, dude. I was sitting there with Brittany's mom. We're going to the airport, and she got a robocall that was like from like. I don't know, some like Czechoslovakian dude being like, "Oh, you identified as a person of color," and she's like, "Yes." He was like, "What do you think about the vaccine? Do you have access to it?" And she's like, "Yeah, blah, blah, blah." He's like, "Do you think that schools should require children to all get vaccinated, and if not, they cannot go to school?" And I'm in the back like, "What the fuck is this?" And like, "Do you agree, 1 to 5, do you agree that everybody should get it under 12 years old and that it is very safe and that you should get it every year as opposed to," and I'm sitting there being like, what fucking kind of market research, what kind of, and then he would stop between every like 4 like super creepy dystopian questions. He would stop and be like, "Do you agree that it is people of color are disadvantaged?" And okay, so should children be forced to get the vaccine in order to play the sports? And I'd be sitting there like, dude, this is fucking crazy. I think the narrative they got going right now is like, don't let the man tell you can't get the vaccine.
Yeah.
So they're playing to this whole thing of like, be a revolutionary and step up.
I might get it.
I'm addicted to it, dude.
The vax?
Yeah, I've gotten it. Like, I've been very closeted about it. I've gotten all of them.
I'm thinking about getting it.
I've gotten all of them.
But you know why I haven't gotten it yet? It's because I'm lazy.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it because I'm genuinely. I don't take fucking Advil. I don't take Tylenol or Advil. So they're like, here, take this. Yeah. I'm like, I'll wait for it. I also don't want to jump the line, bro. I want to make sure everyone who's more vulnerable than me can get it. So I'm going to wait another 65 years probably.
Yeah.
And then I'll, maybe
consider it.
Yeah. But there's now talking about what I got from that robocall. They're going to try to like do a 2-for-1 flu COVID shot. And they're going to start trying to give it out to people once a year. So that's what I got from the thing. But I think they're also trying to really pump up kids to get it too.
I'd be sick if that's how America collapsed. If the vaccine ended up just wiping everyone out in like a year.
It's possible.
What a catastrophic failure of an empire.
Yeah, that would stink, dude.
That'd be pretty sick. Just be like Jonestown, except the whole country.
Just the vax.
Just everyone just laying down dead, and then just patriots emerge. Patriots and black dudes emerge.
True, dude. Well, that's the other thing too. A lot of the stuff I read is like, they talk about like, they call it vaccine hesitation. Well, apparently too, I think they also now they include anti-vaxxer as people who are against mandated vaccines, if that makes sense. So like, well, that's an anti-vaxxer. And it's like, I got shots. When people are like, hey, here's a new one, take it now. I'm like,
yeah, hold on.
Hold up. I just believe in science. I'm like, let's let the scientific process on play in its fullest. I want to do more of a meta-analysis on everyone who gets it first. But again, I just fucking love science, dude.
I love science too. YouTube, don't deplatform us.
True.
We love science, dude. I'm getting it. I'm gonna get it. All right, just give me a minute. Jesus.
Will they shoot it in my thigh, or does it have to be the arm? Because my veins are already, dude. They're fucking.
What's that word when someone's veiny?
Vascular.
Vascular. Yeah, look at that.
Come on, dude.
Damn.
That's all I cared about when I was in 5th grade. All I cared about were pubes. I needed pubes. And
veins
I saw older
were
kids
so
who
nice
had fucking
when you had veins.
I didn't have veins.
Like I got one on my hand and I was like, yeah,
dude. That's what I'm saying. I remember just being like,
I went home and opened chips. I was like,
I remember when this came. Down. This came in and I was like,
a big one.
Woo! Fuck yeah, dude. I would just chill my pubes and my fucking veins and just be like, what the fuck is up,
who's gonna
dude?
stop me?
Can't come yet, but that's coming.
And Fauci came. You're like, motherfucker,
you,
dude.
dude.
How dare you? We're not taking the vax. We're back, dude. Fuck YouTube. I got too many veins.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I think people should do what they want. I'm right now battling addiction to the vaccine.
I bet it's all right to take.
Most people are fine.
If I had to guess.
Most people are fine. Hoss has been sending me some research.
I don't trust his research.
It's based off the CDC. And it's nothing crazy. It's just the unexplained deaths kind of jumped significantly. But
yeah, what was
from 500 to 3,600.
What's interesting is right now my mom, dad, and sister all have colds.
Really?
And then I think my dad did like a doctor over the phone thing.
Yeah.
And the doctor was like, no, you guys just have colds. You're fine. I was like, dude, 3 months ago, they would have been like, you have COVID. Yeah, definitely.
Dude. Get out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think we're coming out of it, but they want to hit that 70% mark. So they're going to start vaccinating the children. And once they hit that 70% mark, then it's kind of like, all right, we'll just start selling this shit every year. It'll be like the flu shot. In 2 years, it'll be like, you don't get the flu shot and nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
It'll be like that in a couple of years, man. But, for now, the funny part is the masks. Like, people don't know what to do with themselves.
Masks is tough.
People don't know what to do with themselves.
I still feel a little like I should be wearing a mask.
Outside, you don't have to.
I know. Oh, of course, outside.
Within the
rarely
place.
do that. But if I walk in somewhere, I'm like, I have to wear this.
I just launched a pretty decent experiment in it. I was at a wedding of about 200 people, dancing my ass off, dude.
Yeah.
So, stay tuned.
See if you get it.
I think I'm fine.
Yeah,
I think I'm fine.
Around about.
True.
Every weekend, I'm around 500 people, and then I get on airplanes.
But yeah, no, I
probably get vaxxed.
I go to the playground.
For the people.
Well, this is what they're saying.
No, you got vaxxed, you fucking young hippie.
I did.
Yeah, I knew you did, you fucking traitor.
What about you, Gardini?
Guard dog holding strong, dude.
Bro, I wish I didn't know. It fucked me up. Don't get the vaccine, yo.
What happened to you?
Bro, I got like right after I got it, it like fucked me up for like 2 days. I was so sore and I couldn't eat. I had a headache. It was fucked up.
Are you able to reproduce?
That's why I got that bolo tie.
Bro, probably not.
Gardini's taking shots at you. You might have to whoop Actually, Gardini will wail on you. He's a
bro. I
both
fucked Gardini
wrestlers.
up, bro.
Wow, you guys are both wrestlers?
Yeah.
You guys should. What are we doing?
We took the mic from Gardini.
What the hell are we doing?
We're a team. We don't fight.
True.
You guys
True,
are road dog and
true.
badass.
Yeah.
The New Age Outlaws.
Hell yeah.
You guys, you would never wrestle for us for our amusement as friends. As friends. Winner gets the bolo tie. Right now, the reigning, defending bolo tie.
Oh my God.
Please wrestle for the bolo tie.
I'll wrestle for the bolo tie.
Gardini, the gauntlet's thrown down.
I guess I'm forced to wrestle.
No, you don't have to wrestle. I would be bummed if somebody bullied me into wrestling. I'm not gonna.
Oh man. If this episode ended with them both red-faced and angry at each other, like, fuck you, dude.
Just a ripped button down.
The bolo tie gets split and the horse goes flying.
If the
that'd be
bolo tie
horrible.
got split, that'd be
catastrophe.
it'd be biblical.
You'd be personally responsible to fly out
Yes.
to Chicago and secure 2 new bolo ties, dude.
Is that where you got it? Chicago?
from
Is that what you said?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Excuse me, Colorado.
I could have that arranged.
For sure.
I would feel terrible if the bolo tie got ripped in a tussle.
Oh, fuck. That's how all bolo ties end, dude. There's a friendly
rootin'
tussle.
tootin'
Yeah,
tussle.
people are rooting tooting. They get their bolo ripped. And they're just like, fuck you, dude.
I wore that to my grandma's. What the fuck?
So your grandmom's feeling naked as hell. Be like, damn, I got my bolo on. I feel like I'm underdressed for the occasion.
I feel like a fucking idiot. Yo, I got torched by the sun twice in the last 2
Dude,
weeks.
you got sunburned as hell.
I went to Tampa.
Tamper way, that'll get you.
Tampa way. I went out swimming.
Yeah.
Swimming.
Where you swimming at?
I go swimming, dude. I go to
the
hotel
ocean?
pools and
Oh.
I swim by myself.
Nice, dude.
And a lot of times I walk out and there's already a family out there and I turn around.
It's a public pool.
I know, but you can't swim with kids in the pool, in a hotel pool.
Yeah, I hear it. No, I hear you. I'd rather go dance sober at a BIPOC wedding
100%.
than just like
And go sit in a
slowly
pool.
dip in a
Just your
pool.
head sticking out, just looking at kids.
Hey guys. Yeah, true.
So I went out to the pool, swam a little, didn't get any sun.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got this, no problem. So the next day I was like, I'm gonna lay out for a minute.
Oh, you got.
Well, I swam
confident.
and I was like, I don't want these wet shorts coming up to my room.
Sure.
So I laid out to let the sun dry them, and I got devastated by the sun.
Damn.
Absolutely
You still look
devastated.
tan as fuck right
Well,
now.
this was from I went to the Minnesota Twins Oakland Athletics baseball match and didn't wear a hat. I thought I could go
Should have worn a sombrero.
Sit down
dude.
there. No, that would have been
like a bucket.
I did realize this. Watching baseball with white people, not that fun.
Yeah.
You go to like a Phillies game or a Yankees game, there's just white people. They just don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They're just a little chatter here.
Yeah.
They like it. That's part of the game.
Yeah.
It's for like Jewish dudes and autistic dudes to go sit there and like yell.
Hey,
that's all they yell.
Yeah. Hey, come on now, another 34, they'll rally back here.
At the Twins game, I was sitting next to a bunch of Dominicans.
Nice.
It ruled.
What were they up to?
They just would yell, Platano powder! At every Dominican player, they would yell,
Hell yeah.
Platano powder!
What's that mean?
I think banana power.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Plantain power.
And every Dominican player loved it.
Hell yeah.
They would look up at him and be like, yo, hell
Have you ever been to Dominican Republic?
I have.
Pretty tight.
It is tight. But I was at a resort.
Same.
Chilling.
I told you, I stepped off the resort for like maybe 3 seconds, got approached by dudes on dirt bikes instantaneously. They were like, do you want to ride? And I was like, no. And I just like, went back into the thing. Like, that was so fast.
Yeah,
outside, if you go outside of the resort.
Jamaica was the same way.
Was it really?
There's dudes swinging by every time.
Dude, if you go out, I think like there's so much trash. If you go outside of the resort and like go around the Dominican Republic, it's just like empty 2-liters and Cheeto wrappers, like just fucking piled for like it's the whole road is just fucking like
yeah,
it's crazy.
It's Pantano power.
It's Pantano power, dude.
Yeah, the guy was yelling it and we were sitting right behind the Twins dugout, so they kept throwing balls to everybody. It was great.
That's fucking
what a
sick.
Fun time, dude.
That's
Going
awesome.
to a ball game rules.
Yeah, I haven't been to one. I've never made a full one. I always kind of halfway through.
Yeah, but if you're not boozing,
start getting itchy.
You got to drink a couple beers. Or if you got high, that'd be
that's
fun.
That's the thing. I was hammered. Oh, I got stoned. Getting stoned at a baseball game and being in nosebleed seats rules.
Yeah.
The problem, I got hammered at the last one I was at. I had to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
But I went to one stoned when I was a youngster and sat in like the highest up seats when the Citizens Bank Park, I think was first constructed. I remember just being like, whoa.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was pretty
It's a tough date for a bay. It seems like a good idea. And then you're in the third inning and you've been there for 3 hours.
They like the tailgating. Yeah, they like the tailgating. The tailgating's fun. If you do the tailgating and then you go for like 2 innings and leave, great day.
Every year I force a woman to go to a Notre Dame game with me.
That's awesome.
And
that's the gauntlet. That's the gauntlet, dude.
They can't survive, especially because I'm definitely blacked out.
That was
usually Adderall
so
and
fun.
blacked out, just like trying to watch the game.
You're on a mission, dude.
For some reason.
Dude, I was so fucked up. When we did the Notre Dame game, I was so fucked up. I barely remember. I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
But there was an older couple that kept telling me and Brittany we could stay at their house. Like they kept being like, anytime, come out and stay with us. We got plenty of room. I remember being like, are these guys trying to fuck us? Like, what the fuck? I remember just sitting next to this couple who kept throwing it out there, like, come stay with us. And I was like, Brittany, we gotta get fucking.
It'd be awesome if you just spazzed on them. We're not gonna fuck you,
fuck
you
you,
old
dude.
fucks. What the fuck?
They were like, we got plenty of room if you guys want to chill.
Yeah.
It was weird, man.
My boy O'Leary, dude. Were you there for that? No, I don't think you were there for that one.
What?
We drove the whole way out. You remember O'Leary?
Yeah, I know O'Leary.
Yeah. We got out there.
Just talked to him like a
He
week
gets
ago.
into the stadium, snuck in a beer, cracks it open before kickoff. He got it kicked out.
Oh,
It was like a 10-hour drive.
damn, dude.
Yeah.
O'Leary's the man.
O'Leary is the man.
That beer was worth it, dude. Getting that pass.
It was like a Bud Light lime.
Oh,
It was like a warm Bud Light lime.
fuck.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Definitely not worth it.
Saved
And
it.
he was with his lady.
Saved it.
Him and his lady.
Oh.
They got ejected. You got to hear that fucking.
That's my number one nightmare of like flying with weed somewhere else. Just ruining a trip over like 4 vape
But I
pens.
wanted to get high.
I put them in with my regular. I don't think they give it. Well, I'm allowed to have it in Pennsylvania. I have a medical card. And then I'm allowed to have it in Chicago because everyone can have it in Chicago.
Yeah, but in the air.
You just don't bust. That's the
True.
one. You just don't vape in the bathroom.
It's got to be so hard.
It's tempting, but
It's got to be so hard not to vape.
I don't really have a desire to be stoned on a plane.
I wonder if you hit it and then blew it into the toilet and pressed flush.
It's possible.
You know?
But if anyone smells, dude, they're fried. I've gone through it. You can eat the
They
gummies.
land the plane.
They'd be pissed. Yeah, they could land the plane. They would probably kind of be like, just because no one wants it. They're like, just fucking don't. If I started
Especially
smoking a cig,
stewardesses.
that's one of my. I do want to do that. I think that's on my bucket list. When I get older, I want to just ground one plane, just light up a cigar and just sit there. I'm like, what the?
See what happens?
They do it,
Dude,
dude.
that's
Turn it around.
the Louis joke.
What?
You can just yell down.
Oh, my
You can just sit on there and go down. and they have to land it. And they're like, why? Like, I want to go down. Down. I ran into him last night.
Did you really?
And I was wearing his uniform.
Black tee, white jeans, and black tee?
Yes.
Were you guys dressed the same?
Yes. He walked in wearing it, and I was just like, fuck. And then he sat right next to me. We looked exactly the same. Yeah.
Did you tell him you were dressed like him, or you just let it ride?
I just let it ride. I was waiting for somebody in the room to be like,
are you guys the same or something?
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah, oh, pretty much, yeah. Kind of.
What are you guys, like the same person?
You guys wouldn't understand what it's like, dude.
You were just like coming up a stuff. You're like jogging up a subway, eating pizza, just being like,
oh, I think about it every time.
Dude, really?
I walk to go to the cellar. You walk past you walk past the subway he jogs up, and then the pizza place.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, I should get a slice and stand there, take a bite, throw it out. And then going and bomb with the same 2 jokes I've been doing at the cellar.
How tempting would it be?
It's tempting. The cellar's been tough, dude.
Really?
Yeah. It's been because it's all hot babies.
Really?
It's just, for some reason, it's just hot chicks going to these shows. Like just hot chicks.
Yeah, well.
And then I go up with my fucking pedophile and Special Olympics jokes.
What the hell is wrong with that?
I don't know what's wrong with that. You'd think it'd be funny. People don't like me.
What?
Yeah, they're sick of it.
Nah, dude.
So we've had enough. They want to hear about sexual intercourse. That's the type of jokes they like.
Tell them.
I don't have many sexual intercourse jokes anymore.
Tell them about it, dude. Tell them what you do.
I talk about
Talk about that lineman fucking you in the ass, dude. What are you talking about?
I talk about you howling when you jizz sometimes.
There you go.
That's my best joke.
Gets hot chicks pumped up, dude.
Yeah.
So they just want to hear about the pussy?
They love hearing about pussy.
They don't hear about the pussy.
I go up, I'm talking about cancer and shit. People are upset. Then all you have to talk about is cum, and the whole place is like,
dude.
Yeah.
Just jerk off.
I gotta work on it.
Jizz on
I
stage.
gotta work on my sex material.
True. They just want the sex stuff?
They want the sex stuff.
Give it to them.
Or you gotta be a person of color. They love it. White chicks from New York.
Yeah.
They only want to hear BIPOC speak.
Just be woke. Just go over there and be woke as fuck.
I should.
Just be woke as hell, dude. Just go out there and be like, oh my God.
I'm with Palestine. How about y'all?
True.
How about we give it up for Palestine? I could get an easy giant applause for.
Yeah.
How about we give it up for Palestine right now?
Yeah, man.
Give it up for Hamas, y'all.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Give it up for Boko Haram or whatever.
Yeah, I've been following that a little bit in terms of Israel and Palestine.
What have you discovered? I don't know.
I mean, it's just they fight each other, and Israel Israel has this like defense, like an iron shield.
Yeah.
So they get missiles.
Iron Dome.
Yeah, the Iron Dome.
I think it was built in Arkansas.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I think it was manufactured in
the Iron Dome.
Yes.
So yeah, they get like when they get missiled, they don't get hit that bad, and then they'll counterstrike and just kill like 20 kids, and be like, "Well, we told them to get out." They hit the fucking press building. That was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Taking out a newspaper. Like, we told journalists to leave or we would fire. Like, it's their job to not.
And then I did see that where they put out like a statement of why we did it. They like tweeted it out. They were like, Hamas is in that building too.
They're in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, who tweeted that? They were like, it'd be funny if Al Qaeda would have put this out after 9/11.
Like, well.
I know there were some people in there, but this is why we did it.
Yeah, the whole thing sucks, dude. It's like, it seems to stop leading credence to like being the whole idea of being like, I'm this type of person and it's like, you might have to all give it up, man. Might have to all give it up. Every single one of us, dude.
I went into a rabbit hole off of this Israel-Palestine thing, but not following that. I started following stampedes at religious ceremonies.
Nice. Nice.
What I didn't know the Jews got down like that too.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I always thought it was Muslim stampedes.
No, they stampede hard,
the
too.
The Jews will stampede. They get spooked at the watering hole.
Yeah, what are the Muslims? The Muslims spin around the thing.
They both do. They both do the circle dance. They love, Muslims do the thing in Mecca. You got to circle it 5 times.
What is like Muslims go clockwise and Jews go counterclockwise?
Probably.
And
they clash and stampede.
Dude.
Yeah,
it's like the wall of death, dude, in a mosh pit.
It really is.
They just mosh around the fucking Wailing Wall.
I saw a video. There was a video recently of a bleacher collapse, packed to the brim with Jews dancing.
Dude, they're dancing on the bleachers.
Yeah.
What were they celebrating?
Like, here we going to get you. Just fucking
dude,
that's a sick song, dude. Halftime,
and they fucking where were they though?
I think in Israel. I don't know.
So they're just getting pumped up.
They were doing the back and forth dance. like a basketball team pregame.
Getting ready. True.
And then it just
damn.
It's crazy. Yeah, and then I looked
they
up.
just sent like 5 missiles over to the Gaza Strip
they're
in
like,
response. Fuck! Who the fuck loosened these
I think
balls?
2 people died
Really?
in that one. Then I watched one, I think it was 2 years ago. 44 died in a stampede at this one thing.
Why were they stampeding?
I have no
It's
idea.
getting fired
Another
up.
bleacher collapse.
What?
Yes. And then a
Stay
bunch
off
of
the
people tried to,
bleachers.
get off the damn bleachers.
Dude, what the fuck?
What the fuck's going on the bleachers?
Yeah, they're getting fired up, man. It's a fucking nightmare, dude.
What you guys watching the collapse?
We're trying to figure out what's up about it, but
They're just stomp. They stomp hard, dude.
It was a synagogue.
Yeah, they stomp.
It was a synagogue with bleachers?
Like
Damn.
a mega synagogue.
Yeah, it says it was a synagogue in the West Bank, and 200 people got injured. Like the whole thing just collapsed.
Yeah.
2 people died. It says that the building wasn't like completely finished, and they were just like packing the gills, you know,
What is the synagogue still in existence to this day?
You say packing the gills?
to the gills.
Packed to the gills.
I wasn't sure if you thought it was packing the gills.
No.
All right, sorry. I didn't mean to be a cunt there.
You're a pretty con.
Oh, that's a little cunt.
You're just quality control.
Did you just say that?
You-
Did you not know that
One
this
thing
is
about
how
me,
it
I'm a
was?
stickler for grammar. I just love grammar. You're just making sure that people aren't fucking up.
Yeah,
That's all you run the tight
because I
ship.
can understand. Because every once in a while, there's a would I say colloquialism?
Yeah,
Would that be like a saying,
colloquialism. Yeah,
or is that just a localized saying?
it's like a local saying.
It's good for me to correct someone and then not know what the fuck I'm talking about either. But
Yeah, we're all
like a saying, you can get wrong like that.
sure.
Like packing the gills,
Oh yeah,
you know,
done it
because
myself.
it makes sense in your head. You're like shoving things in gills. You know,
Packed to the gills. So they were at this. They were at the Megagog, getting fired
Yeah.
up.
Jew Olstein was up there.
Jewel Olstein.
He's up there.
600 people were in the synagogue.
Whew.
Damn. When was this?
You should see it. The synagogue's small.
May is when it
Was this during COVID?
It was.
No, it's just like
This is
3 days ago. Yeah.
That's what I'm more pissed about.
Yeah, no,
What the fuck, man? The CDC is not totally clear yet on indoor stuff. Were they all vaccinated? Does anyone know that?
Doubt it.
I'm really worried about Israel right now and Palestine. The fact that they're gathering like that without being properly vaccinated in close quarters. Were they all 6 feet apart at least?
No way.
What the
No way.
fuck?
Oh, dude.
600 of them. And
That-
the building wasn't even
the-
done being built yet.
The capacity
Packed
of
in
that
the
building
gills,
must
man.
have been 80.
Packed in the
What?
Dude.
I knew it was bad over there, but I didn't know it was that bad.
A little boy died too.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
that
not
happens over
funny
there. That happens
It
all
looks like they fell in like a wave. Like they went down and they were like, whoa, you know?
Damn.
Well, I don't think it's funny.
One
It's not
little boy
funny, it's
died.
just what
One
happened.
little boy got crushed. One boy got crushed in the Megagog. Fuck, that sucks.
Oh,
man.
another one. The other one, it came 16 days after an ultra-Orthodox church. Like it got like crushed and 45 people died there.
Hey, man.
Just right after that?
Before.
Oh, fuck.
2
Fuck,
weeks
man.
before.
What? Who's making their seating?
Sorry, everybody.
Palestinians.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it's just. We should probably pause.
No, we can watch. At least 200 people were killed. Oh, then it turns into a stampede. There's the back.
Oh, I never saw the back.
Oh no, this is the boys were on the bleach. Okay, I didn't show the collapse in the one. Yeah, the bleachers went down, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was always weary of that.
Rabbi was probably getting it too. And everyone's
Oh,
like,
he was
oh,
probably
and he was
killing
like,
it.
yup, and looked back, was like, shit.
Shit, I went too
Fuck.
hard.
I mean, dude,
Went too hard. Got the boys rocking.
what do you think happens? What do you think happened as a result?
I know it's not. We're not supposed to make jokes. But I think there's probably a collective like, oh. It's only funny because it's not funny at all.
It's not funny at all. I'm saying
Just
from,
like the Trump flag.
from a legal
The Trump
perspective.
flag behind there is like, it's not funny. It's like, in fact, it's so funny that it's not funny. There's a lot of things like that.
I'm talking about that's got to be a legal nightmare, dude.
Yeah.
A synagogue collapsing. Oh my god! Can you imagine that case in court?
Oh my God.
Fucking everyone's getting a piece of everyone's ass, dude. People like, I don't even know what's occurring right now.
Everybody.
It's like, well, that guy elbowed me as he fell.
I think everybody in Israel tomorrow is going to be in neck braces. It's like, were you there? It's like, yeah. They're going to be on UBI after that, the whole country. That's not funny.
That's not funny at all, dude.
But I love that now that Palestine and Israel are at war and the left supports Palestine, we can be anti-Semitic again.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, too. Like, it's just a group of people you can make fun of, like any other group of people. But they were off the table for a while. They were off the table because it all depends on everything else. I made fun of I said the Italians are pigs. I said they eat like pigs.
Yeah.
Then the Jews fell off the bleachers, and it just
there's always something. There's an interesting one where something like with Tony Hinchcliffe happens.
Yes.
And he says that word, that fucking unspeakable thing, that destroyer of all worlds, that word. And then there's always a comment of like, well, what if it was black people that he said it about?
Yeah.
What if it was the N-word? Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, well, what if it was Mick?
Yeah.
What if it was WAP?
Yeah.
If you want to do that game.
Yeah, of course.
Because then they have to be like, well, that's different. That's not as bad. And it's like, ooh, your rules, not mine.
So they vary.
So they do vary, perhaps.
They obviously do, dude.
Yeah.
This is general consensus stuff. They obviously do.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. I mean, the problem is when there's people who genuinely are like, I fucking hate this group of people. And it's like, that stinks. But it ruins it for everybody else. Just trying to have a fun Josh on everyone.
I was talking to your brother William about dudes saying the N-word in stand-up. And I was like, you have no idea how often that happens.
They just rip it.
Of like a dude coming on stage at an open mic and being like, sup everybody, and then hitting the N-word and just disappearing.
Open micers go for it, dude.
Micers. Just a guy showing up being like, all right, I'm going to fast forward. My career's over right now on my first mic. Dude, the N-word.
They fly too close to the sun too soon, dude.
Right away.
A couple dudes have done it. And it's so funny. Dude,
it's so... All right, obviously the word's not funny. It's disgusting. But what is funny is a guy trying to get away with it.
Also,
it's so funny to watch at a show.
Also just being like... Because when someone's doing stand-up for the first time or so, they've been thinking about it for months.
Oh.
So they're like, oh my God, this is going to change.
I well crafted.
I'm about to change the fucking game.
I'm going to go ahead and say it.
But like, the way I'm doing it's just different,
it's just
dude.
different.
Just better. And then they go, and everyone's like, whoa, what the fuck? They never show up ever again. Yeah, it happens a decent amount.
Yeah. We used to get hit with truckers. I think I told you
this. You told me about this?
Dude, because in Harrisburg, there's like a bunch of just truckers. It's always truckers passing through. And dudes would just swing by and be like, I think I'll give this open mic thing a shot. Just crush an N-word.
Just fucking
get back in their truck.
Just
pull off. Hit a different mic. They're just Lone Rangers, just hitting different mics with the N-words.
Oh my God, dude. Maybe this will work down in Sioux City over there.
Yeah,
it's very funny. It's funny watching dudes instantly implode. They're like, all right, here we go. Let's press it. Let's press the button. Oh, no.
It doesn't feel good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Yeah. My ex-doctor.
Yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, man.
It's wonderful.
He fell.
He was like, I'm going to try a mic.
He picked. Like, he did one set. He already did a set. And the guy was like, does anyone want to go back up? Like, where you have more time. And he goes.
He did the same. He did 2 sets in one night?
No, he did 2 sets in one night. First set he did was like, And he started going, I knew I should have done that N-word shit. And he goes up. He goes, I got something. Goes up, rips. And literally people are going, the late Mike Brooks, RIP, he goes, dude, sit out. Stop it. People were like, boo. People were booing him. And he was like, and then it's like got off stage and stormed out. And then it fucking came back to bite him. And he also got in some other trouble for some other shit. But the guy hates us. It came to his attention that we were talking about it on our podcast.
Was that the guy who had his own thing?
Yeah, he had a little show. And he was like, fuck those guys. Because the person on the show asked him about it. And he was like,
that was Stoner Dads. That guy walked so you guys could run, dude.
True.
That show, the fish lens, where they were just getting high talking. Dude, that was just Stoner Dads. That was the prequel.
That was proto Stoner Dads. Dude, yeah, we bullied him.
What's wrong with saying it? I didn't say it.
It was him being like, I just don't lie anymore. And the one intern was like, did you say the N-word at an open mic in Philadelphia? And he goes, what? No. Who the hell said that? If I did, I see what they're saying. That would have been, but I didn't say that. And you just watch this guy for
It's funny. That's
30
exactly
minutes.
how I responded to my agent when she called and was like, "Did you say?" I was like, "No, I wouldn't say that."
What?
And she was like, "Here's a clip." I was like, "All right." I said,
Well, it's so funny. If you watch that, knowing the situation, the rest of the clip is the guy being like sitting on a couch, stoned to the bone, just being like, fuck. My fucking cool weed show I just got blasted for saying the N-word. I just sit there just going, you can see it just in like Deep Space Nine, just like, what the fuck? I was genuinely like feeling
fuck.
Watching it, being like, that must be the worst fucking feeling.
Oh fuck, dude. It's I know if you don't know, you can't know. But open micers, if you go to an open mic and you see a random, it's usually just a disheveled 40 to 50-year-old man coming on stage being like, "Hey everybody." And then just fucking
Oh yeah.
What was that? Do you guys 2 cents?
Oh. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You can spot them. They're there. They're kind of in the corner doing their own
It's
thing.
its own creature.
Yeah.
There's a lot of creatures at an open mic, and that's a very distinct
It's a
creature.
scorpion of open mics, dude. They're just ready.
You find them under rocks. They glow. There's also the black nerd.
Oh yeah.
Very prevalent.
Oh yeah.
What else is there? There's white autists throughout.
That's a lot. A lot of white autists.
Lesbians, former burlesque dancers, a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of burlesque turned.
Yeah, they figured they'll get into that.
I'm trying to think what else is.
I mean, there's like, obviously there's alt.
There's also obviously alpha ballers that everybody hates because they're misunderstood.
They're just misunderstood, bro. Yeah, there's that. There's alt white guys. There's like, there's even some like
A lot of musicians. A lot of dudes did music first, do stand up.
Yeah. Usually not the best.
But the most dangerous of all is the roaming occasional N-word.
Scorpion, dude. The scorpion.
The scorpion's out there.
They're rare. And there's like, you look at like groups and be like, all right, that guy's one of those guys, and you see one of those dudes and you go, that guy's rolling solo.
That guy's,
For life, dude.
Yes.
He's rolling solo for life. Trying to find friends.
Looking in all the wrong places.
I know, dude.
Using
Saying all the wrong things, dude.
Wrong bait. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's you got a big announcement.
About to get into it, dude.
Matt's got his copybook.
Come on, baby. Before the Flood. That's from the book, Before the Flood. So that's where my research started, and it branched into some interesting
spoilers
territory.
But Matt's got a research project, historical, for the Patreon.
Yeah.
So join us there.
I would say
also,
historio-philosophical, it's like philosophic, historical. It's like a lot of different stuff. Historio-philosophical.
Sounds like it could be gibberish, but we'll find out.
I had to do a couple edits because I was like,
the more gibberish, the better, to be honest.
This will be wild. And it's going to be a 2-parter, so I don't know if I'll be able to fit everything in one.
I will be the 21st and 22nd this weekend. So this Friday and Saturday in Springfield, Missouri.
Ooh.
The 27th, 28th, and 29th, we will be at Magooby's Joke House in Baltimore, Maryland.
Another big project going on that weekend, too.
Oh, yeah, big project. We might tour some battlefields. We're not sure yet. The 11th and 12th, the 11th and 12th of June, I'll be at Governor's in Long Island.
Nice.
Then 17th, 18th, 19th, Richmond, Virginia. 24th, 25th, and 26th of June, Cleveland, Ohio.
Ooh.
And then
my OnlyFans is popping.
Yeah.
Huge.
Put stuff. I just show my butthole.
Yo, dudes who
sick.
get into that are fascinating. Like guy sex workers. Because I don't know how you get into faking sex as a man. Like I get it for ladies.
I don't think you do. I think you just fucking come and you're like, yeah.
I meant that.
It's all about just getting paid. I saw one of those things where they take like a super high res picture of like your eye and make it like art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do that for my butthole.
That's kind of cool. So people will like come stand in front of it and be like,
yeah, it's so close up and so detailed.
Yeah.
They kind of don't know what it is.
So they can is that a Nautilus show? In a way, yes.
Just a bunch of capillaries and veins. Like, is this the Grand Canyon?
It's a giant hemorrhoid.
It's the Colorado River, right?
Just get that put in like MoMA. Yeah.
You could get that picture taken and just see what you're working with.
Yeah.
If you got a super close zoom on the new iPhone, you could probably get a good portrait mode. Portrait mode would be nice.
Have any of you guys actually seen your butthole?
No.
Like, I've never taken the time to actually bend over in front of a
I
mirror
think I
and
have.
spread your cheeks.
I'm pretty sure I
Wait, into
have.
the mirror, you're saying?
Yeah, because I always wonder. I used to do a joke about this, about like how did they come up with the concept of anal bleaching?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who saw their asshole to be dissatisfied with that?
Probably a girl. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. It was a girl for sure.
Absolutely.
She just saw she had a disgusting, like, hairy asshole. And was like, why not get it waxed? Why would you bleach? Do you bleach the hairs or the hole itself?
No, because your butthole gets stained with poo, I think.
Yeah, over time.
I think it
Over
gets
time.
Like, I think it gets. Yeah, it
Mine's
gets
got to
run in.
be an absolute abyss.
Yeah.
Just in the rings
Yeah.
of Saturn.
It darkens up. I haven't checked mine. I don't know if it has.
What happens to me is I'll like bend down. I'll just like, as soon as I'm done, I just get naked. Like in my bedroom, I'm naked. And then I'll like go to plug up my phone charger and bend over in front of my wife. And it'll just be like, I'll feel like the air enter my asshole. And I'll be like, fuck, she's looking right at my butthole.
I thought you meant she runs up and blows in it.
There's no wind.
That'd
in
be
the room.
nice.
Yeah. It's her gaze that.
A little hand fan. Just,
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I did look at my asshole once because like I got a hairy asshole like late in
Late
life.
in the game.
Yeah. You know how like I don't know, like in college I didn't have like chest hair
Yeah.
and now I do.
Yeah,
You know?
sick.
I don't know. Yeah. And I think there was at one point I was like, wipe my ass and it was like real hairy and I was like, well, that's weird. And I wanted to get a look at like what it looked like.
Yeah.
You probably could sneak there. Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like if it was patchy or whether it was like a nice, just clean.
It's like I had a good grain to it. It's like even better than your beard. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow.
Yeah, you wanted to know if you had to treat it at all.
Right.
right.
So wait, you're saying fecal matter, it really smooths it.
Does it?
Gives it a nice shine.
Is your asshole actually stained from poop? I don't think it's stained from poop.
I don't think it's stained from poop. I think the skin just stretches and stuff like that and kind of like, that's what makes it dark.
I don't know.
True.
It gets brown. I think it's brown.
It's not brown. Your asshole's like, I think it's the color of like vagina lips. You know what I mean? There's like color concentration in those things.
I think, but you can't like bleach a vagina, can you?
Yeah. Yeah, those people will put bleach.
You can do vaginoplasties. That's a new thing women are doing to like reduce their like to get like a certain look on their lips,
Yeah.
labia.
no meat curtains. You're talking about the tuck them back in.
Exactly.
Yeah, rejuvenation, vaginal rejuvenation.
I'm against
surgery.
it, bro.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to leave those things. If
You like
yeah.
a good ham and cheese sandwich? Huh?
Yeah. It's also crazy. Nobody cares. It's like nobody gives a fuck if
I
you
don't
have
know.
extra skin.
There was a girl I dated once that had like a flap. You know what I mean? Like
Little
one
butterfly
side,
wing?
one side had a flap, and it made entry more difficult.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
know what you talk about. It's
Yeah.
like that thing that hangs off the
I
side of a
wouldn't mind that.
turkey's beak.
I don't think I'd mind that if I got to like LARP and be like, God damn, give me a second, babe. I can't get it in. Holy shit, yeah.
No,
Take
I
it
think
easy.
on her part it was more like, ow,
Oh
the
yeah.
things in the way.
Worst,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Once a woman feels comfortable enough to complain during sex,
Yeah, it's
sucks.
the sexual version of biting your lip. Yeah, it sucks.
ow. Catching one of those during sex is not pleasant.
Oh shit!
All right, I'm done. I can't
Yeah,
continue
yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just furious.
ow?
I'm like,
Yeah.
really? You had to say it like that? All right, sorry. Done this before 100 times. Never had a problem. Never. What's the fucking problem now?
Right.
dude. Yeah, that was.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll get a picture of my butthole tonight.
I'm
ask my
telling you, I
wife.
think
Just be like,
we
zoom
should
in.
get it though with the retina cam. You know, like the
High,
Yes.
What lens is the best for
Yeah,
that?
you want to be able to blow it up and put it on a billboard. You know what I mean? You want that level of resolution.
That
you
would
know?
be dope to just have it hanging like over your couch.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
don't say anything to
Yeah.
anyone at all as far as what
Because
it
it
is.
could
Yeah.
look just like a star explode. If you made it like a negative image,
Yeah, that would be cool.
yeah, it could like yeah.
And then just have a very clear shot of your penis next to it. You're like, what's that other one? Just slowly zoom out little
Yeah.
by little throughout your house. When they
Yeah.
finally like, oh, this is my bedroom. Like, oh, this has been your fucking asshole the entire time.
Yeah, no, you'd have to do a little Photoshop, have it like bursting out of like a sand or something, so it's like Dune.
Yeah, true. Dude, I was just in Mexico all weekend. Might be my favorite country right now.
Yeah.
Mexico's sick, dude.
Really?
I'm like seriously considering. I kept telling my wife the whole time. I was like, I'm gonna chug a gallon of water and just fully trans, just because have like a Mexican belly.
Yeah.
I just want to completely switch over
To the Mexican belly?
Yeah, just like whatever's in their water, I want that. I'm gonna go through. Shitting. I'm gonna shit for like a month, and just I want to like keep drinking the water here, get it imported, and just have a Mexican belly.
Yeah.
Dude, I get a Mexican belly every once in a while. If I go on like a straight beer bender, you know what I mean? Like no hard alcohol, 3-4 days in, I get a Mexican belly.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Get Montezuma's revenge. Dude, it's probably
nice.
it might be my favorite place. I've been like traveled outside the U.S. in a while. It was fucking awesome, man.
Where in Mexico?
Yeah,
did
what
you
city
go?
were you?
Riviera Maya. So I was in the Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't know that. I was just like, because I've been reading about the Mayans just getting absolutely butt fucked by the Spaniards. Just they like devastated themselves beforehand. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I was reading about that. So I like knew all the towns. They were like Campeche, all these towns. And I'm like, I know where that is. This is the Yucatan Peninsula. They're like, dude, you're in the Yucatan Peninsula. I was like, oh, all right, my bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, it was so sick. It was in the jungle. Like at nighttime, like they weren't monkeys. They're called like capers or
Capuchins?
something. I don't know what the fuck they were, but they looked like raccoons mixed with monkeys, and they would just come out at nighttime and scurry. It was fucking sick.
That's
man.
awesome. I hired a bunch of guys in the Yucatan to try to build a healthcare website for the Chinese.
Wait, what? Are you a Spaniard? Christopher Cortez.
I'm not kidding.
Hold on.
I swear to God.
You hired a bunch of people from the Yucatan to build a Chinese website?
Yeah, I like.
That's like a crazy triangulation.
Yeah, it was like I don't know. When it was early on in stand up, and I was like, you just do any job you could possibly find, and I was like coaching youth lacrosse, and one of the dads put me in touch with this doctor who is Chinese, and he was like, I need a website made, and I was like, I can do that.
Yeah, no doubt.
No idea how to do that. So I found these dudes in the Yucatan that would build websites for like super cheap. And I hired them, and they just built like kind of the shittiest.
Were they like standing outside of a Home Depot with a laptop? No. See, website, see. No problema.
In front of a Best Buy now. Yeah.
Chinese doctor website, see, senor.
Yeah.
This episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Dude Wipes. If you're still dry wiping with toilet paper, it's time you show your beehole some respect and upgrade to Dude Wipes. Why? Because Dude Wipes are wet, and that extra moisture cleans away what dry never could. They leave no room for dingleberries or stray butt crumbs that TP might miss. Plus, they're extra large and designed for adults. Dude Wipes tackle the mess without any fuss, and the flushable design makes cleanup a breeze. No more endless rolls or settling for less than perfect wipes. Riff prompts. Think about a time when you really could have used Dude Wipes literally every single day.
Yeah.
My ass is an absolute disaster. And also wetting the toilet paper, it's
Not the same.
it doesn't do it. It turns into a little tiny like paper dildo you shove up your butt, and you're like, just comes out disgusting. And you're like, fuck.
Dude, I had an itchy asshole for a while, and I started hitting the wipes, and it did help.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. It's there. I mean, especially when I travel. When I'm in a hotel, it's like I'm always just cursing myself when I don't have the wipes on me. Because in a hotel, when I travel, my ass. I can talk about this for an hour,
Dude.
My ass just goes haywire when I travel.
Well, this is the first time I ever had like a chronic itchy asshole. Normally
really?
you get an itchy asshole, every once in a while. This was like,
Just had to start
it was
hitting.
plaguing me. You know what I mean? We're early in the morning, you're trying to get sleep an extra hour, and you just can't because your asshole is just so bad.
Squirming in bed. Well, guys, Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down, available on Amazon and at major retailers nationwide. I was laughing about the immigrant, whatchamacallit, it wasn't a parade, the protest. I was laughing about that the other day. It's just
The fire parade?
no way there was fucking Mexican dudes at that protest.
way.
No.
No way.
They're never anywhere like fun. They're always like at work.
Yeah.
That's where they've been getting most of them is like at work. And then like pulling up on them at graduation was cold blooded, but also genius.
They heard them at graduation.
They were getting them at like high school graduations in LA.
What?
Yeah,
Damn.
like literally, they would just wait for like
You
a
would
Spanish
shake all
name
your
to be-
teacher's hand. It would just be an ICE agent, like, "Hey, congratulations!"
Basically, it was just like apparently like ICE like pulled up to the graduation and they're just like making note of who's clapping at Spanish names, and then like people kind of became aware of it, and then you just saw a mass exodus. People just started running off the fucking graduation.
What?
And people were like really upset. Like,
Yeah, I wonder how much of that, because I've actually it wasn't our neighbors in Philly. Well, there was our neighbors, but they're like friends or cousins are ICE agents, and I've talked to them, and they're like, "Dude, it's nowhere. We're not doing any of this stuff. They're saying we're doing it."
oh really?
They've claimed they're
I
like
think it's all just
bullshit.
internet skits.
That's what yeah. It's Key and Peele sketch. I think it's all Key. I could be wrong. I don't know.
It's just Drewski.
They could be biased. I don't know.
It would be funny to just buy an ICE agent costume. Just go to a graduation.
We don't know what an ICE agent looks like.
Yeah.
Like we all just heard these terms like
I think
5 years ago.
I think they're dressed like Stryker from Mortal Kombat. That's the exact. It's like dude. If that protest, if they did get immigrants there, that would be genius. But guys, we're gonna go surround ICE agents. They just drop a giant fucking net. I got you, motherfuckers. I got you. I got you.
It's fucking like Finding Nemo. There's just a little Mexican kid. Swim down. Swim down. Abajo.
I love Mexican immigrants. I think they're fucking sick. I like them. Everyone I've ever met has been awesome. I've never met a murderer or rapist.
No.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
It's all barbacks.
Yeah, it's all dudes just working hard as hell.
Yeah, man.
So, although, I've never met a murderous. They're usually very uptight about the law. I remember I was driving this Mexican guy when I was working. I just started smoking a joint in my car, and he looked at me like, "The fuck are you doing?" I was like, "Man, relax." He's like, "No, dude, if we get pulled over, I'm fucked." And I was like, "Oh yeah, my bad."
Yeah, they're scared.
And then he tried to rape me. I said, "Hey, buddy, we don't like that kind of stuff in this country. That's enough of that, man."
He didn't know that was against the law.
He didn't know.
That was just what we do.
I wonder where they hide all of the hot Mexican women. I know they have to exist because like Selena was hot.
Yes.
But like where do you get more Selenas? You know what I mean? Like
I saw some babes down in the Yucatan. If I'm being honest, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think the hot ones, they don't come here.
We get the workhorses.
Right.
We get and they're on an American diet, and they just, you know what I mean?
That's the other thing. I was just in San Antonio. Everyone down there is fucking fat as shit,
Yeah.
right? And it's just like it's not from Mexican food though. Like, oh, you guys came over here and started eating our shit to excess. You know what I mean? You're not cooking because I don't think. Like, I get it. Rice and beans is kind of starchy, but not like that.
Yeah, it's not going to balloon you like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's
I think their bodies can't handle it too. I think that's like an actual thing. Like they didn't evolve with our shitty food. They were like over there.
Yeah.
And then we just showed up and their bodies they're used to like storing fat for like a really long time. They're used to like starving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're more keto. They're intermittent fasting for like months at a time.
I swear to God, I don't know when I saw like a PBS documentary that was just like
The Mexican.
for real. And it was just showing like it was just where they like cut people's heads off and they just showed their fat bodies. It was just showing like Mexicans and stuff walking around, and they're like the fat is in all weird places.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I swear
It's
to God,
true.
this is true. I swear to God, it's PBS.
they hit a point. If they have enough American food, they become like Russian nesting dolls. But no, when I was in the Yucatan, I didn't see a lot of them, man. It was like kind of like slender Mexican babes.
Yeah, surfing and stuff.
Tight ponytails.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not lusting after them. I was just saying it was. You didn't see
Nobody.
You didn't see like
strong
the
enough to
line,
resist
like the
tight
linemen women. You know what I mean? Like the offensive line ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tortoise. You didn't see I didn't see any tortoise. But it is interesting because I feel like I'm like confused. Are there indigenous Mexicans or indigenous Mexicans, the Indians who are down there? That's what I was kind of confused. So, the Mayans were like Indians, though.
Yeah, they're
kind of.
Indians.
Yeah.
But then there was like Mexicans. So I'm like confused. I'm going to get a clear
No, they're
understanding.
all Indians.
Are they all
Yeah,
Indians
yeah.
mixed with
Yeah.
Spaniards?
Yeah,
Then there's some Mexicans that are so Mexican they look Asian. Do you ever get a load of those guys?
Dude. So I lived in Bushwick for years, and it's mostly Mexicans, but they all look so Asian. And they
Yeah.
got the same kind of haircut, that bowl cut. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where you're like,
Yeah, because the Asians just
Got the
walked
math
up
cut.
over that.
The mathlete's cut.
The Asians walked up over the land bridge.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Into Mexico?
yeah, and then they became Indians.
Oh, the Bering Strait.
it's your eyes shifting around. Is what I'm like. That's
I'm
what
looking
made me
for
go
some
like,
level of confirmation here. I'm like, you with me? Knock if you're with me.
I'm thinking you're looking for us to like add or tag onto this, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know whether he's serious or
I mean, what is an Indian really?
Just a guy
Once
that
you're
walks
looking
from
for
China.
yeah, once you're looking for food long enough, I think you just become an Indian. You know what I mean? If you walk like 20 miles for a meal, I think they do. Like, all right, man.
I mean, think about how
Some feathers
badass.
in your head. You're like, who the fuck do these guys?
Think about how badass they must. They outwalked the Chinese.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because everyone was going, I guess, east at their time.
To escape what? The cold or something?
Nah, they're
Glaciers?
just like fucking. Let's check shit out.
That is tight. If like a continent kind of emerges in the ocean, I'd be like, let's go check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just came, they just
Yeah.
come and go. Like the water levels rise. Like apparently there was a time you used to be able to like walk to Australia from like China. There was like a set of Polynesian islands
Oh yeah,
that they've
yeah.
all just kind of been submerged.
Right.
And, you know, those
Yeah, it's
places-
kind of nuts. I was reading the other day about the Indo-European language, like how like I didn't realize the English language is linked to like Arabic, all those like Indian dialects. It's all the same root language.
Yeah.
So like they said that every other person alive today speaks some form of Indo-European like languages. It's like English, French, Italian, all those ones.
Yeah.
Iranian. They're all based on the same root language. Sanskrit as well, which is a dead language now.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
that's
like-
I've always said English is the best language.
It is. It should
And if your
become.
word is good enough, it'll become English.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll take it in.
Yeah, we'll just take it. It's
Torta.
a mutt. It's a mutt
Torta.
language. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, language, they said every like 800 years, languages are complete. Like Old English is totally unrecognizable now. That
Yeah.
was the English language. It changes all the time.
Yeah, it evolved. It's
Yeah.
the sickest. It's the only
English
one that
is
really
the
does
best. It
that.
should.
Yeah.
We should just all knock it off and just go English everywhere. I'm not like I'm not saying it in a way like where I'm angry about it or whatever. I don't care.
No,
But it is the most convenient language.
because
in
we're
my
not
opinion.
saying we won't use those words. Just show us the good ones. We'll use them.
Yeah.
You know
Or,
what I
like,
mean?
do
We'll just
I
take
could
it.
go Spanish during like lovemaking maybe. Just save them.
Yeah, I'm learning Spanish now. I'm like 2 years into Duolingo, but it
What?
sucks because they're teaching me such an old Spaniard version of Spanish. Like my wife is Puerto Rican, so she speaks Caribbean
Yeah.
slang. And she's like, you're talking like the way someone would talk in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah,
It's kind of sick though. That's,
yeah, like you're speaking Spanish, but it's like
Yeah.
no one talks like that.
That's Spain. I was talking we went out and did like snorkeling. I talked to the tour guide and he was saying that like when people from Spain come there, they're like their version of British people basically. Like the way
Yes.
they talk is just kind of like just sounds like snobby, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. I got put onto that one of my earlier times coming to
That sucks.
Texas. I was in Houston and I met this Mexican girl who was just talking about how like they think Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, their Spanish is trash.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? But they said people in Spanish think Mexicans are trash, like the way they talk. You know?
Yeah, they hold it down. I think having like a long colonial empire for a while, you can start to kind of look down on everybody as
Yeah.
like kind of sucking.
Well, here's the other
I'm
crazy
just
thing.
saying,
Apparently,
it sucks to spend 2 years learning a language and realize you've been learning like the snootiest version.
yeah. This was like when I was in college learning.
Spent 2 years working on becoming a condescending prick. You didn't even know it.
Just sound like an asshole.
No, I was just trying to.
Yeah, you turned me into an asshole. I paid thousands of dollars. Now I sound like an absolute jerk off. I could lean into that though, dude. Just fuck him up with some Vosotros. Be like, you guys don't know about that?
yeah,
Is that,
you
is
know
that
about
like
those
formal?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
formal.
very.
It's like the formal like saying we. You like Vosotros, but it's only used in Spain, I believe.
Okay.
I don't even think they use it anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's just it's like an old computer language.
Yeah.
Like, it's the basis of shit, but no one uses it.
It's like they're indubitably, basically. Indubitably. I used to tell my teacher, my Spanish teacher in high school, she's like, you got to hit like the accent. And I'd be like, no, if I'm going to use this language, I'm going to try to get babes and I want my accent because I never get to use an
Exactly.
accent. Like
Right.
I can have a foreign accent. Why would I? That's also insane.
Right.
Like, at some point, it becomes almost like a total impression.
I know. Could you imagine like a
dressing up.
Mexican person just like doing a white accent
Yes.
to like nail English, and you'd be like, dude.
Yeah, relax, man.
I don't know.
Chill the fuck
If you
out.
matched an outfit to it, if you started dressing like the Count of Monte Cristo or something, and just that would be nice. Just going into Mexican bars.
Yeah, if they were like, darn Skippy. You'd be like, all right, tone it fucking down, brother. Tone it the fuck down.
Isn't that happening to Chinese too? Aren't they getting rid of all the characters?
What you mean?
The
Because they're
fucking
just
wingdings.
unworkable. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no one has
Chinese-
time to draw a tiny waterfall.
And it's like-
yeah.
You can't exactly.
How do I say this? You have to
And
draw like the sun and
you also
stone.
can't put a tiny waterfall like on a keyboard.
Yeah.
You know,
I know. When I see like Chinese people texting on the train in New York, I'm just like, what the fuck?
I know,
Like, it's
dude.
like, how do you like, especially from like, you don't even know where to begin. Like, I understand they don't read like we do left or right, but you're like, wait a minute, is this the Matrix?
What do they
Like,
read? Bottom to the top?
I think they read up and down, and then also like left
Seriously?
and right. Yeah,
I think it's right.
They're just
to
playing
left and-
Sudoku all day long. Yeah, I'm all for, just like we'll pick a language and just all rock with it. We kind of have a little bit. English dude, literally, well, that doesn't count because like Arabic and all that stuff, whatever. But yeah, I'd say English, just,
It's
I'd
the
say just
best.
pick it. It's the best, I would say.
It's the best because it can become anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't have weird sounds that require like your throat and tongue and nose to get involved.
True,
You know?
true. It's a lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lazy language.
Dude, I got a haircut the other day, and it was at like the place my wife goes to, so it was like it was a very gay place, a very gay establishment.
Yeah, it was a salon.
Yeah, it's like literally a hair salon, and
Just like it's the gayest barbershop.
there's got to be a word for this. It was literally a hair salon.
I'm such a man. I don't even know what this is. It's fucking gay. I'll tell you that.
Well, I was sitting there. It was dudes are the best. He gave me a strict lecture. He's like, do you put product in your hair? I was like, not really. And he was like, dude, gay to straight, it's time you put something. I was like, yeah, it's a good sell. But I was watching ladies turn it on so hard when they like see gay guys. They all like act like hi. It's weird. They like do this whole, they kind of really sell this whole voice. And I came up with a theory. I really think like they are connected on like a soul level. I think like if you live a lifetime as a woman, once you like nail it, karmically, I think you come back as a gay man.
It's a gay man.
Yeah, I think women after like 6 lifetimes come back as a gay man.
Yeah.
That's like their reward.
And they get to fuck dudes.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a penis.
That's the reward.
And still like, like get all decked out with the clothes and all that stuff.
I don't know. Women, though, they're like that, dude. They're so disingenuous. They'll take on anyone that they're talking to.
They really
They do the same thing with like babies. You know what I mean? Like women, they'll put on a totally different facade and voice and bend down and talk to a child completely different. It's like, hey, bitch, I just saw you talk like an adult right there, and now you're gonna come down and put on kid voice for me? Like you're women are psycho. Like
what
that.
even are you? They are shapeshifters for sure.
Absolutely.
They are.
They're all. It's like that
I've been
movie
working
Split.
with this concept now that like
It's crawling on the ceiling.
I've been working with this concept now that like a blowjob is such a disingenuous act.
How so?
No.
Like because they're done with so much enthusiasm up front.
Yeah,
But
for
the
sure.
enthusiasm only gets less and less and less as time goes on. So clearly, like you were never really into this.
That's fair.
And it's like you can imagine, the more you've been with a woman, she loves you more.
Yeah.
So you should be doing that more, or at least with more enthusiasm, because the love has gone up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. So somehow it's like, oh, this is not an act of love.
Yeah.
This is more an act of manipulation.
I believe you. They are at root kind of those like Egyptian guys outside of like a mall kiosk. They'll like polish your one nail really well. Then it's a scam. It's totally a scam. It's a fucking scam.
Polishing my nail.
You know how they do that? They'll get
I know
one,
what
they'll
you're talking
smooth
about.
it up, and you're like,
Yeah.
"That's nice." And like, all right, give me $500.
Right. I hate those things too because they don't come off for like a month. Every day you look at this one shiny nail and you're like, what does that say about me? What is that?
I gotta imagine on some level for them the thrill is gone. You know?
yeah, for sure,
Blowjobs?
dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't
It's
understand,
but
but what I'm saying is, it's like if they needed something, they could turn it on the same way they turn on baby talk or same way they turn on gay talk.
True.
For sure. Yeah, I've been starting.
Requires some strategy on our part.
Yeah, true.
You got to
Complaining
create.
incessantly.
You got to create things that they need. That only a blowjob will give them access to.
This is turning into a red pill podcast real fast.
I want to start doing that. Just listening to red pill reels in bed next to my wife, because I caught one the other day. It's like, if your wife, as soon as a girl you're with stops giving you head, she doesn't love you anymore, and you're now a beta. And I was just like, dude, I'm sending this to her right now. Fuck that. It's so funny. She has lost all attraction for you, and she's thinking about another more successful man. She wants to suck their penis. Jesus. Those guys are just nonstop, man.
Right.
It's such a wild, like the men's rights movement is. It's like exhausting.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I get it. Yeah, we die in war for sure.
Right.
It's like, geez, take a fucking breath, man.
I just also like the fact that they are hiring streetwalkers. Like they're literally just find prostitutes on the street. Yeah. Like, yo, how much for your time for like the next 2 hours?
Yeah.
Do you want to come in and debate? Like,
it's insane. Just 12 women and just being, you guys are whores, and they're like, yeah, you're paying me. I can't.
Right. And they're just sitting there filing their nails. Like, yeah, okay, I'm a whore. And then like one is like actually trying to argue, but wait, and it's like, no, just sit and get your money, love.
Those are the wildest. I do feel like that would be a cool experience to just talk to 12 escorts at one time. I would simp out, so I couldn't. I would simp. Like, you guys' lives are actually really hard. And that's a good point, actually.
No one respects you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sex work is weird. It's weird how sex work became like a lot of like very educated kind of white ladies got into this whole thing. They're like, I'm a sex worker, and they, like with they'll like show their tits on OnlyFans, like, we're united. It's like, dude, you're not a sex worker, man.
Yeah.
When the sex workers are like women who have no choice.
Yeah.
Being like, I'll do this for a month. It's like, dude, knock it off.
They just want to justify making the money.
Yeah, true.
It's an internal conflict that's being externalized.
Yeah. Well, no, a lot of women have gone the other way with the soft girl lifestyle. Are you familiar with soft girl versus
soft girl? No.
Soft girl. So there was girl boss. We grew up in an era of girl boss. Sex in the City. It was all about bossing up. A lot of them are now going soft girl lifestyle. And I looked into it. It was started by Nigerian women who, due to like just rampant inflation, were like, we got to learn how to like get along without stuff. And it's all about just like focusing on pampering yourself, letting go of like your drive for success, and just going full self-care. So it's like a whole trend on TikTok. Soft girl. Yeah. Where you just wear like past you just get super girly.
Yep.
And you're like, no, I'm totally okay with the man.
I'm starting to get that way now. That's what this long hair is about. Like, I've never had long hair in my life. Like, yeah, dude. I'm like taking care of myself. Like, I used to have like a low Caesar because I had like alopecia spots from just being a grizzled man out here that no one cares about. And now I'm like, I have a loofah, you know what I mean? And I like moisturize, and I'm like, wow. Like, who knew you could just be a softie and still be fine?
Yeah. Well, it's like tied into like politics, apparently. Like the self-care was big because they're like taking a nap. The girls are just taking naps again.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole thing on TikTok. Like, it's actually a political act to rejuvenate myself, so I continue the fight. It's like, dude, go take a nap.
Turning a nap into a cause.
Yeah, for real.
That's insane.
I was reading an article about Sabrina Carpenter, because it was actually it was a decent article. It was written, I think, by like a gender studies major. So it was like all this like it got like super complicated unnecessarily. But they were saying they were saying white women have appropriated the soft girl lifestyle, which was like Nigerian, Black American women more so, and white girls are just starting to do it more as like, I'm going to the spa, I'm a soft girl. But they were saying she is
appropriating the soft girl
lifestyle, which is like just
stolen. Yeah.
They're saying they're like warping it. It was all about like political naps. And like eggs costing 50 million jubilos or whatever the fuck, whatever money. I don't know what the money is.
Yeah. Whatever silly currency.
Yeah, that is a sick move for things like just rampant inflation and be like, dude, I'm gonna do a TikTok trend. I'm done trying to get stuff.
It's so funny. Just that's how you deal with inflation. Just take a nap.
Yeah. Take a political nap, rejuvenate yourself, do your nails, and just kind of like think about plot your next move, how to battle.
Yeah, taking pictures of your asshole, trying to figure that
out. Guys, this episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. You might not realize it, but guys face tons of pressure. Talk about any stigmas. Men face tons of stigmas. We can't express our emotions, dude, and it's just not fair. We need a therapist to teach us how to do that. Speak on the difficulties men face when seeking help with mental health. Yeah, sometimes you feel like a weak little girl, but you got to, overcome that and be a fucking man in therapy and outside of therapy. Real strength isn't about bottling everything up inside and hiding your faults. It's acknowledging that you need help and doing something about it. If you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world, talk to someone, a friend, a family, or a professional. BetterHelp has over 35,000 licensed therapists you can connect with. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. You should definitely do it. Guys, millions of people rely on BetterHelp, and based on the many reviews and 4.9 ratings in the App Store, it works. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/MSSP. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP. But they're saying Sabrina Carpenter, I guess her, because she's like, her whole thing is she's like a small, petite. You know what I'm talking about?
I know her, yeah.
I'm just learning about this person, but she's a very small, petite lady. And they're saying, and it's actually kind of overt, her cover to her, I think her new album is the same as the book cover of Lolita. Which is about that man who was obsessed sexually with a 12-year-old girl.
Okay.
And her album cover does kind of copy that. And this lady who's like, I think like a feminist lady she's selling pedophilia and everyone's eating it up.
Wow.
It's like,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's fair. It's a
right.
Fair analysis. And then she did like a big thing about the soft girl lifestyle and how it was stolen. I was like, all right, well.
Sabrina Carpenter did, or the other lady?
Yeah, she's saying she's like a warped version. They did that with Me Too. Me Too was Black ladies started Me Too. And then it was just, it was like factory workers.
That makes sense too, yeah, because there would be the person that will actually speak up.
Yeah.
Like, especially the era that we came out of. Like, if someone was sexually assaulted, it's going to be a black woman to be like, no, that nigga raped me, okay? Like, and you be like, all right. Nah, girl, you need to stand up for yourself. Like,
dude, it was, for real, it was in like factories. Women were getting like their asses grabbed and stuff in factories.
Yeah.
And finally, they were like, fuck this. And then like Gwyneth Paltrow was like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable on movie sets. And it became this whole thing. Well, I mean, a lot of them. Harvey Weinstein was.
Did you ever see remember that movie Tu Wong Fu? Oh, Tu Wong Fu was like Wesley Snipes and John Leguizamo and the other.
Yeah, isn't it
what
like
were they
Thelma
doing?
and Louise?
They were
but
in
they're
drag.
trans? Yeah.
What?
It's fucking Wesley Snipes. What's the white guy from Roadhouse?
Patrick Swayze?
Patrick Swayze.
All wore the dress?
They were all drag queens or trans people, but like they're like driving a Cadillac across country, stopping through small town America and changing things, just making things fabulous, but also teaching middle America white women how to like stand up to their husbands. Like, cause it's like cartoonish evil. Like the man is like beating the woman around the house because he put pepper in the sauce, you know what I mean? And they're like, girl, you got to stand up for yourself. Like at one point, Patrick Swayze like goes in and kicks the guy's ass in a dress, you know what I mean?
What?
It's like weird, yeah, man.
It was like a Miss Doubtfire kind of situation.
Yeah.
He enters a swim meet and just crushes everybody.
Them in drag beating up husbands?
Yeah.
It's kind of sick, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
That'd
existed.
Be such a bummer.
You didn't know that existed?
No.
Yeah, it's called Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. It's a very long title, like Don't Be a Menace.
And it was Snipes, too.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes, man. Like, yeah, and he's like...
Who looked the most like a woman?
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, 'cause he's all like Puerto Rican down, you know what I mean? And oh, papi, and you're like, okay,
Like
like
BBL.
like I still can't unsee John so feminine that way, you know? What I mean?
Yeah.
He does a lot. He did a lot of like drag stuff back in the early 90s.
Really?
Yeah, he was like okay in the dress and makeup.
Yeah.
This is a theater man, and he's not even Puerto Rican. That's fake. He's Italian, actually.
Yeah, I've heard.
What?
Yeah.
He's Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife.
Surprised he goes into that movie and be like, no, this is how you hit your wife. You fucking faint left. That's crazy, man. That's a fucking insane movie.
How'd you find that out?
The internet.
Oh.
Is he like all Italian or is it like a...
No, he's
is it
not
like
Puerto Rican. I think he did something like anti-Trump or something. And everybody dug in.
fuck.
Yeah, they dug
They
in.
always know though, dude. My
Yeah.
wife is Puerto Rican. She knows who's what. Like they keep track. dude.
Yeah.
No, he's Filipino. That doesn't count. He's Cuban. Okay. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, they're very racist.
I do like group beef. Like, it just makes me laugh when it's like Mexicans are like, fuck Puerto Ricans. You're like, damn, you guys are beefing? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Makes you feel, you're like, all right, well.
Yeah, like
Maybe white guys aren't the worst.
That's what I'm about to say. Do white guys do that? Do white guys have any inter-white guy beef? I mean,
it's fading. It was like my dad like held it down like fuck Italians. Like, he was kind of, I mean, it wouldn't be like overt where he's like stewing
Irish and
over
Italians used to hate each other.
We used to live in different, it was like, I mean, not me, but
South
like
Philly.
my dad grew up, it was Southwest Philly. They moved to Havertown, but in Southwest Philly, it was like, he's like, you wouldn't even go to Italian neighborhoods. It was just kind of like, fuck that.
Yeah, I guess we were kind of squashing the beef.
Catholic school, I feel like you go to Catholic school and like, all right, sorry.
But I think it was also because like most Irish dudes and back in the day all went into law enforcement.
A lot
and
too.
like a lot of Italian guys were up to no good.
Yeah, true.
So I think that's kind of where that beef is going to start. You know,
True.
Yeah.
I can see that. There was a lot of Irish guys up to no good as well, but I think they were just quiet, not as flashy.
Yeah,
Italian guys were way too flashy.
Yeah.
They were. They fucking blew it.
Yeah.
Although I felt bad for the Philly mob, you know.
When they all got like
The last article I saw about the Philly mob was like they caught them. They had like counterfeit like cigarette machines and like jukeboxes.
yeah, really slumming it.
I was like, oh man, just let them have it.
Just
dude.
dinosaurs, dude.
Yeah.
They got busted for being
Fake
bookies.
arcades.
Yeah.
What?
Just had tokens. Some Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Yeah, they're like lost in time because it's like the last like standing organized group is like the Mummers, right?
Also dressed like girls.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they. I remember in like the early 2000s, a lot of the bookies got busted. There was like Nicky the Hat was a big one, and they all just got
Sick.
crushed. It was a sick name, but they all just got like crushed. A lot of them lived out in like the Ridley Park area, like the suburbs surrounding Philly. They had like Italian club. There's like in a club when I worked for this guy. We used to go to this like one Italian club, and they all claim to be kind of like mobbed up, but they're all geezers.
Yeah.
They own like florist shops and stuff. They were kind of sick.
They all started doing that kind of that Sopranos thing where like guys that were not in the mob were like, I'm in the mob.
Yeah, that's the Italian curse. It's like your nephews, like my uncles. Every fucking Italian thinks their uncles in the mafia.
I hated meeting those guys.
So annoying.
Meanwhile, he's just he's got one jukebox.
Yeah,
Steals money from. Yeah, he's in the mob, dude.
My uncle's got
Watch
the
out.
touch of tunes, the touch of tunes. Yeah, dude,
Touch tunes crushed.
my dad and his brother. So did like all the gambling websites. Just put them out. There's nothing. I guess they can still like sneak, like import women, maybe.
Yeah,
Shipping cargoes, but shipping containers. But
true.
I think the Ruskies got that under control. So
yeah. I guess like funeral homes is still kind of the play.
yeah.
There's got to be some way to do something with funeral homes,
dude,
but I know that's got to struggle also because from what I'm understanding, like my family owns a funeral home in Atlantic City.
Nice.
And they're struggling now because
is booming.
Yes.
it used to be.
God.
It used to be.
Geniuses.
But they're saying like younger people don't value. Oh, they're coming in like, all right, my grandmother died. What is the cheapest way we can get this done? You know what I mean?
Incinerator,
Like,
move on.
Yeah. Like,
Because it's expensive, man. Yeah, you go in there. A lot of my dad and his brothers were a family-owned trash company, which was like a red flag for like people would say organized crime. They weren't at all, but they dealt with like trash company was largely controlled by the mob, and they would get like their dumpsters stolen all the time by mob guys.
Yeah.
They'd have to go up and be like, "Give me my fucking dumpster back."
But I understand that now, man. Especially after
sucks.
living in a city like New York, where it's just like, hey, man. If we don't pick up the trash, things are going to get bad. For you. So, it's a good business.
Well,
to be in.
and that's sanitation. These were like dumpsters are more like private because like the city sanitation is kind of just like that's just kind of like city workers. But then if like dumpsters, like dropping dumpsters off at like hospitals and shit and picking them back up, and you just have a yard where you just dump all your trash and separate it.
Yeah.
Because you could get rid of anything or any, you could. That's why the trash was like super.
Yeah.
And the cement. That's why all the Italians did cement because you could just fucking pour cement over people, toss them in. It's true, dude. My dad would get dumpsters from the hospital, and like when people would come in with injuries, they would just throw their weapons away.
Yeah.
So they would get like guns and shit in the trash, and they were like, "Fuck yeah." It's kind of sick.
I know. And then they got weird because instead of selling them, right, in these younger generations, they're I'll just sell these to my black friends. You know what I mean? So now you got black kids walking around with guns with bodies on them, like
Yeah, dude. The switches thing is terrifying.
Yeah,
turning them automatic. And
Yeah, man.
That was
What is
scary.
that?
Yeah, you can put a switch on a
There's
gun.
Switch extended clips where now instead of 16 shots, you'll have like 32, and you just squeeze the button and it just
Turns automatic.
and it's just children running around with extendos and no aim. They don't go to the range ever, like because their motto is just like, I'm just squeezing at the whole area, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's crazy how that got
how I
caught
play
up
video
in like the
games, doesn't
YouTube
it?
algorithm too, where it's like financially, if you have like a cool like drill rap thing and it's like you can prove that you've murdered lots of people, it's like it does well on YouTube. People are like, fuck
Oh yeah, the young rappers, I don't even know any of their music.
No.
I only hear about them
Songs are
shooting
like 30
people
seconds.
or going to jail because like this person has confirmed they've murdered someone, and
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck
They
are
do
they?
minute long. So every song's 1 minute long.
Yeah.
And it's just them being like, yeah, I definitely killed that guy. And you're like, all right, that's fucking crazy. Damn. It's fucked up. I've gone down those rabbit holes so many times where I'll get like invested in those guys and they die. Like you'll find out they died and you're like, damn.
We're talking about that last night too, that has become the genius of the music business pushing hip hop. It's like, let's just find a young crash out with no family that hopefully they'll get big enough where we could just collect their royalties forever. You know what I mean? Like they'll just die. They don't have children. No one cares. And it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sinister model.
Yeah, you hire a new artist to kill off the old artist.
Yeah,
You need it for the credit
with him.
for your next album.
Yeah.
Don't worry. He's only going to shoot you a little bit. You won't die.
Well, also, I mean, even if it's not intentional, it's like, you're running a music label and once it happens once, you're like, that worked out pretty well for us. I could see it being like, that guy's a surefire bet. That guy's a good pick. Oh, you want to sell heroin? We'll give you a little bit of money. How about you get in there and get active? Dude, I could definitely see that happen.
So funny. Right. Going in for a meeting. It's like, do you have anyone you could kill or...
Right, yeah. Do you have any active beefs with anyone?
Well, there's like subreddits where like people go on and give like the scoop, like this person is against this person. It's all because there's so much upside. If you pop off on the algorithm, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That is also scary to me where, like you said, these reaction videos where those videos also have like 250,000 views just reacting to what someone did on their live.
Yeah.
People just sit there and watch people go live and screen record and be like, all right, cool. I got content now.
Yeah. I do like the streams, like the young black streamers where it's just dudes standing in a room with a fucking scroll of just people commenting.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking sick.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there like eating a sandwich.
Yeah. It's insane.
It's fucking great.
Like who's the one guy? Kai Cenat?
Cenat,
He's huge. He's like his platform is massive.
To the point where Kamala Harris was like begging to get on the show during her run for election and he wouldn't let her on.
It is crazy that there are podcasters who seem genuinely more powerful than the presidential candidates. We're like, I'm good on her. Who else we got? Your booking service? You're like the presidential.
He went live to say that. He's like, yo, Secret Service keeps calling my phone trying to get me to have Kamala on. I don't want to be political, but
Kamala
I knew
needs
that he was
sit
going to
in his
be.
bedroom.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to be in those crosshairs when he did that stunt in Union Square.
What do you do?
He said he was going to give out like a few PlayStation 5s and like 250,000 kids showed up to Union Square and it was like a massive riot. They destroyed the place. And it was like, there was no brand that didn't see that was like, get that kid on the
That's kind of chum in the waters, putting out a bunch of PS5s.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for disaster. 250,000 people?
And they just tore the place apart. Like his team had to get him out of there in an SUV. And there's like helicopter footage of like people are hanging on the SUV as it's speeding away. Like, they're like hanging on for dear life.
It was like the Iraqi extraction.
Yeah. And I'll never forget the day that happened. We were in the city. I was actually in Washington Square Park recording content, man on the street content for my podcast. And there's just like a helicopter just kind of like hovering. And I remember my wife, she was like, those are police helicopters. Like something crazy is happening right now. You know what I mean? And then we got home and saw the news and it was like, oh yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that is wild, man. That is so funny for just podcasts, just dudes in a room. Like it'd be nice if Kamala went on and did the Kodak Black where she just like tossed a pill up in the air, caught it, Just caught perks out of it. That's my favorite appearance on any kind of show.
Yeah.
Where he just threw a perk in the air, caught it in his mouth, and he goes, a little glitch for the Twitch, and just like lay there. It's like, fucking love that dude.
Those dudes, I love that they're just like by themselves going live all the time.
Yeah.
To the point, I'm not even sure whether they're real people anymore. Like, I don't know. There's no way Soldier Boy is a human being.
Dude, I got an opportunity to hang out with Kai Cenat once, and it's like they just filmed his girlfriend beating him up, and then they stopped, and he was like, nice.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh,
it was just like a made up scene.
Yeah, like it's like the littlest things go. Like he's going viral right now as we speak because he was at the BET Awards.
Saw that,
and he was just in the parking lot, and fucking Wale is walking in the parking lot, and he sees him, and he doesn't know who he is, but he was nice. He was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Blah, blah, blah. And then he gets in the thing, and the chat is just going crazy, like, "Oh, Wale," and he's like, "Wally, what the fuck is Wally?"
Yeah.
And then like the guy filming is like, "Wale, that's the guy you just." And he's like, "Oh, what'd he do?" And fucking then like. Everyone's like, yo, you don't know Wale, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And Wale, he's kind of petty for this because he does this a lot.
Yeah.
He's like online and he's always reading comments of what people are saying about him. Then he goes and approaches Kai Cenat like in the award show to be like, yo, that interaction got me looking crazy online right now, man, but we'll talk later. Like, and Kai is like sitting there talking to Snoop Dogg. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
It's also now you look crazy to be like, it's also insane to be like if he knew you, that's just how it works. Like if somebody doesn't know you, it's not that person's fault.
Right.
And you just got to let it go.
Right.
Especially if you're
He probably did know him though. He's just fucking fucking with Wale. I'm on Wale.
I wouldn't recognize it. If I saw him,
It's unbelievable the disrespect.
You'd be surprised what 21 and 22-year-olds don't know.
No, Kai knows.
Nah, man. There's
you think
Kai
he knows?
knows. He's the most plugged in guy. He almost had Kamala Harris.
No, because here's the thing. It's been going on for the rest of the night of other older black celebrities that he didn't know.
Yeah, no,
it's got to be a test now.
No, he's doing a bit, dude. He's fucking with these guys.
I mean, you have the inside track.
Unbelievable.
You have the inside track.
I'm sick and tired of it.
What are you sick and tired of?
You show up to the BET Awards, you don't know anyone there? Bullshit.
He knew Snoop and Kevin Hart.
Dude.
Who else do you need to know? Everybody else.
When's the last time Wale put out a song?
I don't know a single song.
I know his songs from like 12 years ago.
Okay, but here's the other thing, right? Now,
Still.
You know Wale, right?
Yeah.
And remember when he was doing the stuff with Seinfeld?
No,
He had an album about nothing, the mixtape about nothing. And all
I
of
thought
his
he was making
albums.
stuff with Seinfeld.
Well, he
thought you
did.
meant- I thought you meant-
He would do skits with Seinfeld in between the songs. But the way the project worked, he reached out, like he would do these mixtapes about nothing where he would play excerpts from the show to lead in the songs that he wrote.
Yeah, this is why Kai Cenat doesn't know who he is.
Exactly. But then he like actually reached out to Seinfeld to see if he could get Seinfeld to do these things. And when Seinfeld got the notice, same thing. What the hell is Wally? And like Seinfeld's wife happened to know. She was in the room like, oh, Wale. I love Wale. He's great. He actually uses clips from your show to do the thing. And if that didn't happen, Jerry would have said no. Jerry only said yes because his wife was like, oh, is it good? She's like, yeah, you should do it. And he did, but Jerry didn't know who the fuck he was.
Damn.
But Jerry's wife knows who he is.
Isn't she?
Surprising since she's
And Kai
19.
Cenat doesn't.
It's interesting. 'Cause, he didn't marry his young girlfriend though, I don't think.
Who?
Seinfeld came under fire.
No, yeah. No, they were just dating. Shoshana? Is that her name?
I like Macron's setup where he is married to a woman like 20 years older than him or something.
Did you see she like choked him out?
Yeah, I saw it. I think they were fucking around.
Yeah.
You catch me getting my hands to the throat all the time.
He was live streaming the whole thing.
Yeah.
The comments are going nuts.
I saw it. Well, there's like a for real. Did you ever hear about this? How they say the president of France's wife is a man?
Yeah.
There's like a serious thing into that. But apparently she met him allegedly when he was like a schoolboy. Mm-hmm. She was like his teacher. Yeah. And like they got married and now he's the president of France.
Damn.
Very French.
She really scouted
very
that out.
high.
Yeah, for real.
Holy shit.
High for talent.
He's like addressed it, I thought. Didn't he like talk about how it was like
He just went super French. He's like, our love was like no other. Blah, 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 blah. But there's like Candace Owens, like for real. There's like court.
she's mad about it?
She did like a full documentary. She thinks she's like convinced that the dude's wife is a man.
Yeah.
Like went full in, like requested one of those things where it's like they like gave her a deposition, like, yo, you got to stop saying that because like I think the press in Europe works where like if you say something about someone, you have to prove it's true. But in the United States, you can allege anything kind of you want.
Yeah.
And it's on them to prove it's not true.
Right.
Yeah.
So she sent a thing being, they sent a thing being like, stop. And she was like, prove I'm wrong and I'll stop. And they're like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Damn.
Huh?
15 they started dating?
They met in 1990 when Brigitte was teaching the drama club and Macron was 15 years old. Now they're married.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they didn't start dating when they met. Like that was their first interaction,
yeah,
and that's fucked up that they're trying to show it that way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can meet somebody.
I think they are on record saying we had a romance when I was
At 15?
Like,
I think so.
maybe shortly after.
I thought it was.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess it is possible.
also
'Cause
France.
I'm talking about it as if so like my mother-in-law, she had my wife when she was 15.
Okay.
And here's the crazy thing. I'm closer in age to my mother-in-law than I am to my wife.
Whoa.
Yeah, so there's like a weird dynamic of how we all hang out. Like I'm 9 years older than my wife, but 7 years younger than my mother-in-law.
Whoa. Now, can I ask you, is your wife like healthy as a horse? I feel like you're healthier when you're born
Poor like that? Yes. But like, yes. But there's like a lot of psychological stuff that happen where I can't tell whether this is like from being poor or just being Latina. You know?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Because I feel like that is like the ideal.
Why is Candace so mad? Does she feel like she's being tricked?
She's just a journalist.
Candace, like I feel like Candace, she knows the game. She's just trolling all day long. I'm always I don't watch all of her shit, but when I do, I'm always looking for her to go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, all right, I got you.
Yeah, well, there's a guy. You remember the guy Timothy Leary from Harvard who like did a bunch of acid and like got kicked out in like the 60s or whatever. He like came to the conclusion like, dude, we should be having kids at like 16. Your parents should be raising your kids. Then when you're your grandparents' age, your kids should have kids when they're 16. He's like, it just makes the healthiest humans. 16, 17.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Maybe he said 18. I don't. Let me not put smart on his name, but
he said 14, 15, 12, or something like that.
But yeah, because there's a thing, man. It's like autism's on like the rise. We're not producing the healthiest kids.
Right, because you think we're making old babies.
Old babies.
Yeah.
Soft cum. Old babies.
Soft shell crabs.
Soft shell crabs. So it might be something. Maybe
you just gotta like have 16-year-olds and just freeze their eggs and jizz.
Yeah.
And just keep it, on
True.
like a necklace. And break it when you're ready.
That's not bad.
Kids,
I don't think kids have sex anymore even.
No,
so I've heard it's like it's dropping off. It's not as like it was.
They're all just jacking off and on the computer.
Yeah, they're working.
Yeah,
they're working on the computer. They're jacking off on the computer.
Yeah, God bless them, man.
It's tough.
Okay. A quick break from the show for a special segment called More or Less Finals Edition, and it's brought to you by Prize Picks. The finals are on, and we're not just talking about basketball here. We're talking hockey too. Twice the chance for players to show what they've got and twice the chance for you to get in on the fun. Further prompts to riff. NBA Finals basketball thoughts. Hot takes about who's going to win. Is Shai just a foul merchant? I'm wondering that.
He is a foul merchant, but he's going to get buckets. I would take more every time on Shai. More every time on Shai.
More on Shai?
Yeah, every time.
More on Shea LaBeouf. You just heard that. Good call. Stanley Cup Finals. Thoughts? Hot takes about who's going to win. Is it the Oilers' year?
Oilers are going to make a comeback. I believe it.
Do you think Canada is going to take it finally? Last time they won, believe it or not, was 1993.
I know. It was a long time ago. Canadians, 93. I want Edmonton to come back and win it. I think Draisaitl and McDavid are going to turn it on.
I want Canada to lose. Canada less.
Florida's in the catbird seat. I think they're up 2-1.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see.
Love that.
Yeah.
When were you way too confident about making a pick that fell apart?
Oilers to win the cup.
Okay, which team in the NBA Finals do you care more or could care less about?
Pacers care more. Thunder care less. But they're both good.
You want the Pacers to win?
I think I want Pacers to win a little more. They're the underdog. Always go for the underdog.
Yeah, I kind of want the Pacers to win as well.
I want them to win too because I was just in that city and my God, they need it.
That city stinks.
The worst city. God, they need a win.
And SGA is on Oklahoma City, right? He's Canadian.
Yeah,
So he's
is
rooting
Canadian.
against Canada.
Last
all
on
over
the
place.
Canadian as well. They got a Canadian on their team?
Yeah, he's like one of the best players in the league.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Less. Hope they lose. I'm mad Canada won't let us buy their country.
I know.
I'm
Just
pissed
give it
off
up
about
already. Yeah.
Come on, join the fucking fold, man.
It would be kind of sick.
Owning Canada would be awesome.
Can't we buy it from the British?
Wouldn't it? It would also, if they were just one state and it's 51, like this settles that like election thing, right? Because it's like now it's an odd number of states.
Wait, why does it matter how many states? I don't understand.
Because then it's not like an even divide of like 25 went this way, 25 went that way. It has to go one way because it's an odd number of
I
states.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So every state just gets one vote. Just go state for
Canada
state.
would be hard damn too. They'd be
Probably.
pretty hard damn.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You
those
get up in
truckers,
oil
the truckers
country,
would get
yeah.
fired up.
Yeah, Calgary is like they're like Texas and Calgary.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what happens, guys. Any particular players, teams, or matchups that you've enjoyed? Has anything surprised you? Do you have any predictions for the rest of the playoffs? I think we got into it. I think the Pacers.
Yeah, I think I think my prediction is the Thunder's going to win every single of the next games.
You
but
think
I don't
so?
want to see that. Yeah.
Didn't the Thunder just lose recently?
Yeah.
They lost recently by like 1 and like a crazy loss, and then they blew them out the next game by like 20.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
So let's get into it. How do our hot takes fit into the Prize Picks lineups? Did I mention how easy this app is to use, guys? Please begin with your picks. I think we made them. We're going to go. You think the Thunder's going to win?
I think Thunder's going to win.
More on certain players.
More on Shea, more on Halliburton,
There we go.
more on I would go less on Jalen. And less on Chet. Oh, 8 rebounds, more on Chet.
What do they got hockey wise over there?
I don't see it.
Okay.
Don't have the data.
I'm going to go more on Matthias Janmark.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's lock those 2 picks in, guys. So that's our take. Now it's time to lock in yours too with Prize Picks. Win real money with your best takes, whether it's points, rebounds, assists. Take your pick of more or less on their stat projection for your shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash today. Prize Picks is available in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. You can submit your picks in 60 seconds or less. It's so easy. We just did it. Download the app today and use code DRENCH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCH to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wish I got into sex early. I wish I would have waited.
Wow, early we talking?
I lost my virginity at 14.
You're in the drama club?
Huh?
You're in the drama club? You're in the drama club.
What do you think waiting would have done?
I think even to this day, sex is still such a big priority. Like,
in your brain,
it's like it's too much of a focal point.
Mm-hmm.
And I see other people who don't have it as bad as me and how much more stuff they get done.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, yeah, and I'm so busy just trying to chase. Like I was talking about that last night. I was laughing about how the other night I'm hanging at the creek and there was like one girl there.
Yeah.
One girl. And I stayed fully occupied and talked to this girl. The minute she left, I was like, all right, well, see you guys later. You know what I mean? I love the mayor, all those guys. I'm like, well, I guess there's no reason to hang out with you guys.
Boy, I got real sleepy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
This feels pointless now. Yeah, I know. There really is no point. Well, if you're like not trying to have sex, there's really no point of going out. I try to tell my wife this. I'm like, why are we going out?
Right. But it's also bad with me on even interacting with women in general.
Yeah.
Like if there's no potential of having sex, you'd be like, okay, what is the point of this conversation again?
Yeah, what
like,
are we-
I'm not trying to be rude, but like,
I can't even understand you anymore. I don't know.
right, where are we going?
It's
Are
just
we going to
pure-
be friends? Like, what is, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't think you could do that. I genuinely think being like, it's one thing to be friendly with a woman, but to be like, let's chill. I still to my head, it's like How? Why would you do that?
Even because of the age proximity with my mother-in-law, I don't talk to her on the phone. I go through her husband for everything. Just because in my mind, there's still that chance.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just, and it's probably all in my head. It's not real, but that's what I'm saying.
Definitely all in your head. That's insane.
Oh yeah, I can't afford her. Are you crazy? Like no.
I suffer from the same thing.
I can't call my mother-in-law. Something might happen.
Just FaceTime her with your shirt off. You're like, you gotta stop doing it. I suffer from the same exact thing of like that small voice being like, is she trying to fuck me? I think every time I'll get like an Uber Eats delivery, I'm like, was she trying to fuck me?
Yeah. I used to go through that as a kid, as a young adult, going to see the doctor. And like the nurse will say some shit like, okay, take your pants off and hop up on the table. And you're like,
that is so funny.
Right. You're trying to get it in real quick before the doctor comes? Like, what are we doing here?
It is so funny. Even when you're like 11 and you just think the nurse is going to walk in and be like, we've never seen a kid.
Yeah.
Never in our lives. Dude, you are a specimen. I need you.
Dude, when I was younger, I assumed wrongly I had a huge dick. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then obviously I eventually learned, came to grips with reality. I did not. But I just assumed I was just crushing it. Yeah. And then I became an adult and I was like, oh, all right. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Standard issue for sure.
I still catch it every once in a while and I go, it's looking good today.
Yeah. The Austin heat is definitely on my side. But I've turned that leaf where I'm like, hopefully it stays, because I suffer from the same thing where it was just like, especially in a relationship, I'm like, I'm counting the days. I'm like, we haven't had sex in fucking 4 days. And I start just being really unpleasant.
That's what I'm saying, right?
I've turned a leaf now where I'm like, and it's kind of it's total reverse psychology. I think it's just a deeper ploy.
Yeah.
But I've been hitting my wife with like, nah, man, I'm trying to retain. Like maybe once a week max. And I even told her, I was like, I'll just flip the script on you. But I have, we were laughing about this, but I have done a thing where I'm just like, you let me know. I'm just going to keep this shit to myself and just, I don't look at porn anymore. People are sick of hearing me talk about this, but it's like, I'm just not even, it gets to the point after like a 9-day kind of hold in, I'll start just getting like Terminator vision. I think my wife starts to pick up on it. Like, all right, dude, I'll fucking crank you off. Just to fuck it.
That's a good point, because she's paying attention to you, which she should. That's the thing that pisses me off sometimes when I see that in marriages where it's like a woman is hyper focused on the kids.
Yes.
She's hyper focused even on the animals and their need. And it's like, hey, you're not noticing the guy walking around with a fucking chip on his shoulder.
I'm breathing like Darth Vader.
Holding it. My wife, thank God, and I hope she can keep this up, but like she's even gotten good at giving me sex before attending events that she knows I don't want to be at.
That's nice.
You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, your grandmother's 69th birthday party. All right, I'm going to go, but like, she's like, don't worry, we'll have sex before you go. And then now I'm just here at the party, relaxed, like, hey, how you guys doing? It's good to see you all. Yeah.
I did have the opposite effect on me. If you fucked me before the party, I'd be like, I'm not going to the party. There's no way I'm going to the party.
You need the carrot.
Right. I can't go to the party. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually...
But you got to do it before, because women, they always somehow get tired or get headaches. Like, that's the interesting thing. I see now why women get so many headaches. Like, does your wife forget to eat a lot?
Yes, every fucking day,
it's the dumbest thing in the world where you're like, I forgot to eat today.
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fucking infuriating. And I'm like, all right, and it's classic, like, well, we have this in the fridge. I don't want that. It's like, then you're not fucking hungry.
Yes.
You're not hungry. Eat a fucking snack.
Yes. Yeah.
We have a bowl of fruit right there.
Yeah.
I'm not hungry for that.
Lick the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, that it has been freeing though, just being like I'll catch myself in that same feedback loop where I'm like, I should be having, and I'm just like, nah man, just let it go. And it's like been very freeing.
It's such a funny strategy to hold in cum until there's like a real threat of violence. Like, I'm gonna hold this in until I become so dangerous. She has to jack me off.
Dude, after a while,
She just wakes up and finds him sitting on the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
Fucking 5:30 in the morning. He's staring at the wall.
yeah, dude, you start talking in like 3-word answers max. Like, yes, that'll be fine.
It's like when pigs become like feral and turn into a fucking. Start
what I would
growing
do.
tusks and like.
Dude,
fur.
if I wake up at like 5:30, I'm like, fuck it, I'm up. My day started. Before I would kind of linger around in bed, be like, let me see if she's
Yeah.
awake. And now I just pop right up. And that's another one. They're like, lay back down. You're like, oh, for what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If we're not doing anything, I'm going to work my laptop.
that is the
Yeah,
that is fascinating. That lay around in bed, letting the morning go because you're hoping that she'll wake up at some point and just be in the mood. And
That's my prime time. It's a morning. She's a morning gal. So it's like nighttime. She's shattered. She's like going to bed.
Yeah.
Morning is like, when I can really get her going.
Right.
But
Yeah.
now I just get up and I go.
Before the devil knows you're dead.
Yeah.
The situation.
I get up and go, you awake? She's like, no. I go, well, bye.
morning though is also dangerous because it's easy to stop dating if you're getting it in the morning because you don't have to get dressed up for that. You don't have to, you know what I mean? And even now,
Not even
it's
brush
like,
your teeth.
yeah, it's just like, and then you're not going to get dressed afterwards. Like I've already achieved everything in life that I wanted today at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm done.
There's no reason to do anything else.
Yeah, but
I don't
that
even
will-
need to go to work. I already got late.
Yeah, I'm done. I feel like that will set, for me, it would, I'm bad. I'm trying to get better with this, with like married dates. Like we haven't been on a date in a while. It's like, we're done dating. We're done with that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just me being autistic. I'm like, I need to get to my office and write. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
And the
we
minute that
need to go out.
The minute you try to reintroduce it, you don't even like it anymore. Because it's like as older, especially as a married couple trying to date, it's like then we have to deal with shit like parking and
Babysitter,
it's just
yeah.
like so many reasons to not do it once you stop doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's only reservations 8 p.m. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do that. Let's do a 5:30 dinner. Come back, let the babysitter off.
It's also, I don't know, going out to dinner. I don't like being in a room with other people out to dinner.
Like a restaurant?
Yeah. You know
On
what I mean?
Valentine's
you're
Day.
all, yeah, dude.
That's like the worst. I've
Yes.
gone out on Valentine's Day with her like a few years ago, and it's just like couples that have just met, like pulling the chair out for each other. and I'm like, all right, man, fucking relax.
Take it easy.
Take it
Yeah.
easy, dude. Take it easy.
Right. You're not better than me.
And you're like, yeah, it's the word. You're sitting at the bar because you didn't make a reservation in time.
Yeah.
Everyone else is at an actual table.
Yeah, I fucked up this year. I totally put it off to the last minute and tried to do a last minute thing. I'm like, there's like a food hall we can go to. There's many different options.
Just the
forget.
UT cafeteria.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better with the dates. I gotta get better.
Valentine's Day. I don't think Terry Black's will be packed.
It's like many options. It's pretty cool. It's a mall food court. You can go shopping afterwards.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get much better with that.
Well, it's
but-
also the dates feel. I don't know. Dates feel unnatural. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
They really feel weird because I've talked to you all day.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
I think dates, you're being fake on a date. And now if you're married, you're real. So it's like, I'm not turning on the fake thing.
Yeah.
Now. Like, what are we going to do, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Be like, yeah, I come from a big family. What else? Yeah, it's just us talking about our kids.
Right,
And both being like, fuck, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And we have like 2 drinks and eat dinner and we're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm taking her out for her birthday this weekend. Have a nice
Oh,
little
that'd
trip.
be nice.
Yeah,
What
nice
do you?
little
Anything?
Big birthday season.
We're going to
talk about?
Napa. We're taking her to Napa.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It'll be cool.
You know, like, let's go get fucked up.
Yeah. Get
Immediate
hammered.
Fight.
It's in the cards. It's in the fucking cards.
It's just 2 beers is all it takes to just rip the veneer off.
Yeah, we're fighting. We'll be in the back of like one of those
Yeah.
little party vans, just be like, "What the fuck? No, you just.
Why did
fucking-
I do this?
Why the fuck did you say that shit to me in the
Yeah.
fucking place?" Yeah, it'll be,
Yeah, shit starts coming up from years or weeks ago.
or it goes the other way, or it's just like totally lovey dovey. It can go
Yeah.
either way. When the alcohol kicks in, that's when if you're like 9-10 days deep, it comes out. You're like, don't even fucking touch me anymore. I saw this thing online. The guy said, "You're not giving me blowjobs. You think I'm a beta, and you hate me secretly." And you've secretly been, what's it called, lily pad hopping. You're just fucking lily pad hopping to get to a high target alpha male.
It is funny. It is funny in their minds that it's like a girl does want to suck a dick.
That's what they're saying.
At all times.
Yeah, obviously.
So if they're not sucking your dick, they're thinking about another dick to suck, is their logic.
Yeah. I mean, or what I think that could be like...
There's no way they could just be living their lives.
Yeah. There's no way they can just be content and be like, thank God I don't have to suck a guy's dick anymore.
Right.
I'm on the account. I'm on the mortgage. I don't have to suck a guy's dick anymore. This is heaven. Yeah, I'm like for real trying to work my way into like kind of asexuality. Yeah, I heard you talking about this. I saw a clip of you talking about asexuality.
What'd you say? Into what?
Asexual. So when it's just like
being non. Yeah.
I mean, it'll never happen because it's like I'm still a red-blooded guy. Like it builds up quick in me.
That's why I wonder what it was to be like one of those eunuchs back in the day.
So sick.
Like where like a king would just like castrate a dude and it'd be like, all right, now you stay and hang out with my wife and keep her company while I'm on the road conquering shit.
See, that would suck. It's the choice. Being able to like the total denial of sexual desire does seem like it's like the ultimate power.
You'd be so clear. That's why they were like the advisors. Like they were like the most trusted advisor. You'd be like, bro, hit me with like a clear.
It's so funny.
And like, dude, you're just trying to fuck the princess in Siberia. And you're like, you're right. Yeah. I don't have to go invade that place. You're right.
I live in a state of total post-nut clarity.
It's literally no nut clarity. Complete just like, you know what? Is that really necessary? Like, I'm just spinning out, dude. I'm going to go. It's like every time they're probably like, your sire, I think you should just go rub one out. I think you'll feel it. Yeah, good call.
So funny, a guy being like, guys are nuts. It's like, well, maybe we should hire a woman advisor. No. Just get a guy, cut his dick off. That's what we need.
Yeah. Like, maybe we shall consult with the Duchess. It's like, dude, relax. We'll figure this out. And I think that was like an esteemed position. So if you just got conquered, and they like cut your dick off, dudes would be like, lucky. You were just headed to be like a galley slave. You're like, dude, for real, cut my dick off. Just the bottom of a boat for your whole life. Just
rowing.
It's the way you come in and show your loyalty. Sir, I'm here to serve you forever.
I wonder if you get phantom
just tucked
phantom boners. Like
phantom limb syndrome.
Yeah. Or like they at least dream that they still have a dick.
You wake up and you're like,
I feel like at that point your nipples would just get really hard. Your nipples would just stick out. But I don't think you would even really protect. Like you wouldn't have a lot of testosterone. I don't think at that point.
I don't know, but you still got to be. I don't know, right? You still got to be able to feel it. In a dream situation, you could have like having a wet dream with no.
Have you ever seen your dick in a dream?
No,
I don't think I ever have. It's crazy.
No. Which is weird too, because remember as a kid you would have like those like
other people have seen my dick in a dream.
Like I have this one where like my whole elementary school points and laughs. Stage.
So I've never seen my dick in a dream. They say you don't see cell phones in dreams. Typically, it's very rare to see a cell phone in a dream.
Yeah. But I've just started dreaming again. I think it's because I've reduced my weed intake, and man, I've been having nightmares, like full on nightmares.
Comes back hard,
yeah, man. But
I had that. I went through a run of that. I went on like a 3-day bender watching baseball games. And then I came back and I like six nights in a row had every bullshit dream you could have. Dang. Teeth falling out, falling off a cliff,
naked,
stuck in a wedge, naked, covered
stuck in a wedge sucks. I've done that. So I've done stuck in a wedge where it's like almost like a lucid dream, and it like fucking. I'm like trapped under a staircase, being like, dude, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it sucks. Covered in bees. It was covered in bees.
And you're just waking up and watching the Phillies again the next day. It's like,
dude, it was so sad.
What's a 3-day baseball bender like? That sounds kind of nice.
It was fucking awesome. My lady accidentally bought tickets to the entire like college baseball regional final, and so there was,
so this was live.
Yeah. So I lived right next to the baseball stadium, so we would just wake up, walk over to the baseball stadium, start drinking, watching like Houston Christian versus University of Texas San Antonio. It was great.
I thought you were in front of the tube.
What?
I thought you were in front of the tube. I thought you were going like full pop-up mode. I'm like, that's powerful.
No. We were going to the game, just getting hammered.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was great.
I like that.
But then, the dreams afterwards. Normally I'll get crazy dreams, but this was just like straight out of the textbook.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Teeth falling out's bullshit. I get teeth falling out, jumping and floating. That's a good, cool one I get every now and again where I can jump and like hover in the air.
Yeah.
Or just somehow like jump and then like fly like I'm like a plastic bag. I get those a lot where I can jump and it's kind of like, and I'm like showing everyone, I'm like, dudes, I knew I could do this.
That's
and
crazy.
I fly around.
I feel like flying is the hardest thing to do in a dream.
I fly. I do. I get like not like pure flight, but I can jump and I can learn. I can like float my body over buildings and come back down. It's like really realistic. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm coming down hard, and I'm able to like. It's pretty cool.
It does feel like a measure of your confidence.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like somewhere in your brain, you're still going, there's no way I could actually fly, but I'll sail along like a bag in the wind. It's like I am doing it.
Just my brain telling me I'm just drifting pointlessly through life.
Yeah. I've had those because I've never flown in a dream ever, but I've tried. I do the same. I jump super high, but then I just come back down. Then I wake up and I'm like, I was fucking dreaming. I couldn't fly.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Time
So
for
disappointed.
time for the clean Raiders to play. We had a motherfucking hour. All right, let's stop and slide in the Patreon.
All right, word.